Singing sad songs, I'ma flip it down songs. I will not wait on anything to happen. I will make it happen. I will take some action now. Won't wait on another day. God to make you way, I will take today. It's gonna be a good day, and I will rejoice and be glad in it. It's gonna be a great day, but this is the day that the Lord has made. It's gonna be a good day, and I will rejoice because it's my day.
Now if you got a little rhythm, move left to right. A new experience, baby, gon' hit your stride. And who walking? I'm walking. Who walking? I'm walking. Who walking? I'm walking. Is you walking? And when the grooves get good, go right to left. Shut up, y'all. We got grab the tread. Now who walking? I'm walking. Is you walking? I'm walking. Then stretch and walk it out like you know your plans you have for me. There's no evil. It's all good things. Lord, I love you. So I will trust you. Here I let my fear die. That's why I'm walking. I'm walking. I'm walking.
Lord, open up doors. Took me down a path I ain't never been before. Looking at the road, I don't see a lot of space. Guess I gotta drop my load, cause you're picking up the pace. Don't leave me to die, be by my side. I get a little anxious, please be my guide. I got my feet shot, I've been prepping for the moment I will get the green light. So if you see me, I'm rolling like feet. Don't fail me now.
Like I am, by faith. Oh Lord, I'm walking. Anybody else going? Yeah, say I am. I'm walking. When my eyes can't get it right, will be my guide. Oh yeah, I'll follow. I'll follow. When I don't understand, I'll surrender to your plan for me.
Hey man, stop letting the devil punk you. Stop letting him make you think that you're not enough and that there's not greatness inside of you. Stop listening to his lies about you. Stop accepting this rejection, this I'm not enough and I can't, and what if they don't like, and what. Stop it. You are a divine creation, fearfully and wonderfully made. You are powerful. You are valuable and necessary. There is something that only you can do. There's a corner of the earth that God has assigned you to, and you won't walk into it if you're afraid. The devil don't care that you go to church. You go to church too. But if you start walking in your power, he gonna fight. But we're equipped to fight. You've got power over him. So I'm challenging you to get out and go be great. Don't walk in the spirit of fear. Walk in power, love, and a sound mind. You can do it, but you got to believe it first. All things are possible to them that believe. What do you believe? I believe you can. I hope you do too.
How's life? How's it going? Yeah, it's going. Been hard times, but ain't trying to show it. Got work in the morning, then running around till it's time for dining. Might grab a drink, yeah, if you wanna meet me to chop about a thing that ain't really a thing. Got too much going on, no more how to focus. Need to make up my mind in need of a sign. Just give me a sign. Wanna get it right, ain't trying to waste my time. If I change my mind, it's alright, it's okay. If I take some time to figure it out, it'll work out. No, there's more waiting out there for me, waiting for me. I'm walking through that door, embracing endless opportunity, waiting for me. I don't know what lies ahead, learning from things I can't seem to forget. Tomorrow is now, ain't throwing no towels, taking up burdens that keep weighing me down. Feeling the light, yeah, ready for flight. My glass towers turning, making minutes with earning. East and west, up and down in circles, regaining my focus in need of a sign. Just give me a sign. Get it right, love and living my life. I change my mind, it's alright, it's okay. If I take some time to figure it out, it'll work out. No, there's more waiting out there for me, waiting for me. Walking through that door, embracing endless opportunity, waiting for me. I
Hey, good morning, everybody. Yo, what's up, everybody? Hope everybody's doing all right. Speak Live in the morning. Welcome. Hope you're doing all right today. Hope you're having a wonderful, fantabulous day. Now, I got this thing that's glaring right in my eye, so y'all don't have to bear with me. I can't find my other light. Somebody done took it out of here. Somebody done stole my light. I don't know where it's at. So I got this glare that's happening. So y'all forgive me. But I gotta wear these glasses today. I got this dye on my eye, and it is like destroying my life. Not to be dramatic, but Jesus Christ, it is destroying my life. Look at my eye. Look at this. Isn't that ugly? Oh my God. Isn't that crazy? Look at that. Like, I can't even see out of this eye. Oh God. Anyways, good morning to y'all. Happy morning to you. Speak Live in the morning. Glad you guys are here. Glad y'all are here. Hope all is well with you. Hope y'all had a wonderful holiday. I'm putting these glasses back on to kind of shield the light a little bit. Hope you guys are well. Hope y'all had a good weekend. Hope you had a fantabulous weekend. Yeah, man. Like I said, I woke up this weekend with a sty on my eye, so I'm just in pain. I'm in eye pain. Yeah, my eye is like in so much pain, but we'll be all right. It'll go away on its own, I guess. I've been keeping hot water, hot presses on it. So yeah, I don't know if that's making it worse or making it better, but it feels like the last 3 days it's gotten progressively worse. So maybe that's a sign of it's going to get better at some point. I don't know. Whatever the case may be, here we are. Let's see something real quick. Hold on one second. Let me see something. Now, why is this doing this? Here we go. How about now? There's a better sound from the mic. I don't know why my mic. Every time I do something. Okay, now y'all probably missed my whole introduction because the wrong microphone was on. Whatever. I said welcome. That's all I said. And I talked about the sty on my eye. Anyways, I hope you guys are doing okay. I hope y'all had a holiday that was safe. I hope you had a holiday that was filled with love and kindness and joy. I hope y'all had good food, good family, good friends, all that kind of good stuff. But today is Monday, July the 7th. We're into a new week. This is the first full week of July. So glad to be here with y'all. And glad y'all are here with me. So let's get into it without any further ado. We got a good one for you today. This is Zeke Live in the morning. Of course, I'm your host, Zeke Locke, and I've got my co-hosts, Eric Rideout, Rich Holmes, and this week we'll be welcoming back Miss Rhonda on the Rocks. So I'm excited about that. So we are we're geared off for a good week. The first, like I said, the first full week of July. And so, yeah, man, just all kinds of stuff going on, all kinds of crazy stuff happening. We had a really good weekend, like leading up from Thursday night all the way through today. I mean, just lots going on. I saw some of y'all came out to Healing Voices event, which was a really good event. We did Healing Voices. Of course, we had the Sova Gospel Choir from Geneva, Switzerland. They came out and hung out with us and did some songs and did all of that stuff like that. They were absolutely phenomenal. I saw, matter of fact, Chris Hood. Y'all see him on here all the time. I was like, Hood, man, come on out. And I didn't realize he had brought his camera with him. So I got on Facebook the other day and I looked on Facebook and I saw a really cool thing that Hood had put together. So I'm going to try to get that downloaded so I can share it with y'all so y'all can see a little recap of what we did. I didn't even realize he had done it. I was so impressed with it. Good job, Hood. So y'all can see a little bit of the recap of how that day went, how that evening went. We had our late night thing. We started at 8:30. I told you I was going to start on time. So we started at 8:30 and we praised, we worshiped. We had a good time. Like I said, we praised, we worshiped, we breathed. We just took a breath. We hugged each other. We did all of that kind of stuff. We just had a good time. So if you missed the Healing Voices event, like I said, I'm going to try to get a little clip that I saw that Hood made and put it on Facebook. I'm going to try to get that clip. And if I don't get it loaded up for today, you can see it on my Facebook page. It's a clip. It was created by Chris Hood. He created the clip. He brought his camera, and it looked really nice. It looked really cool. So it was a really, really good time, man. If you missed it, you missed a great time. We just got to just hang out. I even saw Mama Pastor Cynthia Cohen was there, and she brought the whole family out, man. Was like Rhonda's mama, Rhonda's grandmama, everybody was there. It was all a good time. DJ Red was in there with his DJ stuff. He was DJing it up. The band was there. Shout out to Jeremy Keys and Mikey Flowers and Phil Glover, Sick Phils. He was there. And then Richard Gibbs stuck around. Like, he was around. Richard Gibbs the third. He stuck around. So he was there. Yeah. So we had a full band, and then the Sova Gospel Choir band. They were amazing, and they got some soloists in that choir that are, man, if you missed it, I'm just telling y'all. For everybody who was there, I think they will testify that it was amazing. If you're not sure what event I'm talking about, it was this event right here. Of course, this is past. It's not coming. This was on July 3rd, but this is the event that I'm talking about right now. So if you missed this, man, you missed something absolutely just incredible. Just incredible. So, I just want to just rub it in your face for a minute. It was good. It was great. We just rub it in your face if you missed it. You missed a good time. Yeah, but guess what? Healing Voices is not over. That was just a good kickoff to Healing Voices. We still have Healing Voices coming up. So coming up this Thursday, and from here on out, it'll be every second and fourth Thursday. So this Thursday is the second Thursday. So it's coming up this Thursday, Healing Voices. Now, this won't be as big. There won't be big choir coming in. There won't be, the whole, there won't be the whole thing that it was. But it'll still keep that same energy, that same vibe of being able to breathe, being able to just write to a song, write to a track. That's what we're doing on Thursday night. So I want to invite you to come out this Thursday. Every second and fourth Thursday, that's what we're doing. On the second Thursday, we do what we call breathe. And when we breathe, all we're simply doing is just taking that moment, taking that chance to taking that moment and that chance just to woo-sah. Just take a woo-sah, that woo-sah moment. And when I say that woo-sah moment, I mean all the stuff that goes on in our lives. Y'all know all the stuff that goes on. We got jobs, we got kids, we got what else? Crazy spouses and boyfriends and girlfriends, significant others, neighbors that get on our nerves. We got, y'all know all the stuff we got. We got pressures from hopes and dreams and things that we seek to get done, and it's just hard for it to happen. Sometimes you need that breathing moment, but even more so than that, because of what we stand for with the Community Healing Resource Center, there's those of us who live in constant states of trauma, constant states of pain, constant states of just, and it's not to hark on the bad that's there, but it's to say, let's overcome it together. Let's overcome it as a community. I threw that word out on Thursday night, probably about 30 times. Community. It's all about community. And so, we as a community can heal each other. We can grow with each other. We can create space for one another. And you never know what you do inside a community that can help somebody else out, because you never know what somebody else is going through. So this Thursday, I want to invite you as we get Healing Voices going. Like I said, when we breathe, if you want to come in and you want to just listen to the music, you can do that. If you want to come in and you bring your notepad and your pen, we'll even have some pencils and stuff set aside for people. If you want to just write a verse, if you want to write a chorus, if you want to because you just got to write that out. That's what we say, singing through the trauma. So all of the stuff that's going on, whatever has traumatized you, like we talked about last week, maybe it was some teenagers been traumatizing you, because teenagers are a-holes, like we kept saying, like they will talk about you, they'll do all of that. So maybe that's where the trauma came from. So I don't know. Sing through it. We'll work through it together. And that's what we do within community. So I want to invite y'all, like I said, this Thursday night is going to be a good time. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss out on it. It's going to be a great time. I get excited about this Healing Voices stuff, because this is a chance for y'all to just see us doing music, see me in an element that I love to be in. I got a chance to just kind of kick it off Sova Gospel Choir, they left this past Thursday from New Life with John Hanna. And so they ended up getting caught over there. They didn't stay the whole service. And so they got caught over there. So we had to, stall for a minute. Now, the reason I said it like this is because when you're having a good time, it really ain't stalling too much. We was just filling up the clock, but boy, did we fill it up with some good stuff, man. Sin Q Color and Peace Troop. Oh my God. Like when I say they just laid it out, they were there. And then I got to give special recognition and shout out to my two sisters, Jamaica and Ari Simone and Jamaica Lachey. They laid it out. I brought them up. I called them up on the fly and I said, man, y'all just be there. Just be ready for anything. They both did a song. Jamaica did I Don't Want It. Like, y'all know we play that song a lot over here on Zeke Live in the morning. So she did a live version of I Don't Want It and had us all singing, I don't want it. Yeah. Right. And then Ari did I Will Make Room by Jonathan McReynolds. And I'm talking about that was just a beautiful moment. A beautiful moment. Ari Simone, oh my God, just a beautiful moment. Listen to her sing that song, Make Room. I was just so proud. I was just really so proud looking at both of them singing and doing their thing. I was so proud. So proud. And it was just everything it needed to be. It was all the healing it needed to have. I was running around like a chicken with my head cut off, and yet I still felt the love and the healing and the peace that just was in the room. And so, I'm just gleaming over it because it was just such a great event, just such a good event. So if you missed it, boy, you missed a good one. So you don't want to miss these Healing Voices events because they are amazing, and you got twice a month to come to them. Now, like I said, they'll be different. They'll be different as we keep going forward. Look, as you see it right there, they'll be different because on the second, like I said, on the second Thursday, it's breathing. On the fourth Thursday, if you're interested in coming, those are for people who are, interested in getting their skills together, getting maybe some singing skills and other stuff like that. Some of us just express ourselves through, through arts, through music. And so that's literally what Healing Voices is all about. And so come on out. We want to see y'all there this Thursday night. Come on and join the Healing Voices community. It's a community. It's not for people who are the greatest singers in the world, but it's also for the people who are the greatest singers in the world. It's not for the people who are the worst singers in the world, but it is for the people who are the worst singers in the world. It's not for the people who don't want to sing, but it's also for the people who don't want to sing. Maybe you just want to be in the space, and that's okay. So that's what community is all about. And so thank y'all for being there. For those of y'all that were there, and for those of y'all that missed it, you missed a good time. All right. At any rate, man, we got a good one today. Zeke Live in the morning. I told you it's a great way to start your day, and I say it every day because every day it's been true, and I'll stop saying it when it's no longer true. Great way to start your day. We're glad that you're here with us, and we got a good one on today because we just talking. We just kind of recapping the weekend, and I hope that y'all chime in the comments. And if you haven't already done so, say good morning. If you haven't followed and subscribed and all that, you see the stuff over there next to my bad eye. Y'all, I can't believe I got a bad eye today, y'all. I feel like a pirate. Like, I legitimately want to go get an eye patch and put it on my eye just to block the light and everything else. Like, it hurts. Like, yesterday, it started hurting yesterday afternoon. And it's just like, I woke up this morning, it was like crusty. And okay, y'all don't want to hear all that, but it was like I had to clean it out and drop drops in it. Oh my God, rinse it out and do all of that. Oh my goodness. So not a way I was expecting to spend my day. But anyways, next to my bad eye, if you haven't done so already, you can subscribe. Make sure you hit the notifications because I feel like those YouTubers, always like, make sure you smash that subscribe button and make sure, anyways, yeah, do all of that stuff because when you see the notifications come on, you'll know we're about to go live, which is, every day, 7:30 to 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. So, yeah, but anyways, today we're just kind of talking through, just wanting to encourage y'all, man. And as I encourage you, I encourage myself. What's that Donald Lawrence song say? As I minister to you, I minister to myself. As I encourage you, I'm encouraging my own self. And speaking of that, this ain't the last time I'll talk about Healing Voices because it was such a good event. But let me throw this out there, right? They sang the song, Sova sang the song, Encourage Yourself. They got this girl who she's their pianist and one of the soloists. And when I say she laid that song out, Encourage Yourself, y'all say I'm lying. Everybody who was there, y'all let the people know. When they sang Encourage Yourself, we was on the side jumping around like, I mean, we was just fanning out. We was just having a good time, man. I enjoyed being with my people, like sitting there with Keys and Red and Jamaica and Ari and Phil. I mean, just us being, and Jason was there. Jason came through because he had rehearsal with Richard Gallion next door. So then when that was done, he came over. So like New X was all sitting together and Hood, I forgot Hood was there. So I mean, it was like a New X reunion for a second there, man. And it was just fun. Lauren was there because, of course, she works for a Community Healing Resource Center. So I put a mic in her hands. She was in the back singing on art. Like, I mean, New X was in the room. It was a good time, man. It was a good time. My wife was there. Y'all keep her in prayer. She ended up having to leave early, and she went to the hospital. So, hey, babe, love you, miss you. Y'all tell my wife, hey, and just wish her all the wonderful stuff. But anyway, so today we just want to be encouraging. We're going into this second half of what we've gone into. We've already entered it. The second half of the year. I was about to say the second half of the new year. I was trying to find the words to say. I was about to say the second half of the new year. This ain't the new year no more. We on the second half of it. It's an old year now. It's old. They done started making 26 models of cars. The 2026 models, they started releasing those now. So we in the 2025 is halfway behind us. So I want to encourage you today. I want to encourage you as I encourage myself that we can continue to fight. We continue to go on. We can continue. Listen, y'all, we got the power. I don't care what nobody else tells you. And this is my soapbox for the day. I don't care what anybody else tells you. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't do it. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't win. Don't let nobody tell you that you ain't got this. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't do this. You got it. I know we're going into the second half of the year. We're in the second half of the year. Excuse me. I know that. I know you got some dreams, some stuff that you said you was going to accomplish and you was going to get done by this time this year, and it just didn't happen. Hello, I'm talking to myself. We got that life was life and stuff just came up. You couldn't expect it. You couldn't plan for it. You couldn't even predict it. All you knew is that you had to maneuver and pivot when it came about. You had to pivot. You had to maneuver. You had to shuck and jive. You had to do all of that when it came around. You had to, and now it's thrown off your dreams. It's thrown off your plans. It's thrown off the stuff you said you were going to do in 2025. Guess what? 2025 ain't done yet. I don't care if we at December 30th of 2025. There's still time. So, seeing as how it's only July 7th, there's plenty of time still. You can do the stuff. So be encouraged. Be encouraged, man. And it was Ricky Dillon. Oh, my brother. Oh, my sister. You can make it if you just hold on. Just hold on. Just hold on. Don't let go of what you know that you got inside of you, because you got the power inside of you. Even in scripture, if I'm to make it a little scriptural, now unto him who is able to do exceeding abundantly above all you could ask or think, according to the power that works inside of you. It's already working. There's already a power that's working on the inside of you. And what I get scared of sometimes is that we lose sight of that power. And I won't say that when I say we, y'all know me well enough now to know that most of the time when I say we or when I say you, I'm really just I am we, I am you. So I'm usually talking about myself. I can't talk about nobody else. I could just talk about myself. I ain't here to preach at you. I'm just here to testify to you what's in my head. And what's in my head is the stuff that I be dealing with. It's a lot of dreams and stuff, a lot of goals and stuff that I said I was going to hit by this time of the year. And I'm just going to be honest with y'all. I did not hit them. I did not hit some of those targets. I did not hit some of those goals. I did not make good on some of those plans. I did not follow through with some of that stuff. And it's not always just because of laziness. And that's what ends up happening sometimes, right? Like we think of ourselves. Okay, again, I is we, I is we, I is me, I is we. I got my country cowboy hat on today so I can talk real country. We make plans, we make other stuff, and then we just burn ourselves out sometimes, or we get tired or whatever. We sit down and then we miss stuff, and then first thing we start doing is looking in the mirror. Remember, I is we. First thing we start doing is looking in the mirror and telling ourselves we're lazy, telling ourselves that we're not good enough. Don't get into that. Don't get into that loop. Don't get into that hype. If you were watching the pre-show, if you had a chance to catch it, I had a clip from Erica Campbell. It was from some time back, something she posted. And it was just I was scrolling through my photo thing. I didn't realize I screen recorded that and had that, and it encouraged my soul. Don't let the enemy tell you that you're not good enough. Don't let the enemy tell you you can't do it. You got this. You okay. You good, bro. Like, it's all right. So that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the encouragement I want to leave y'all with. And I'm leaving myself as I minister to you. I minister to myself as I encourage you. I encourage myself. We can't get, honestly, man, we can't get so beaten up of ourselves. Is that a word? We can't get so beaten up of ourselves. We can't get so self-abusive. Can I call it that instead? That self-abuse, really, that's actually a cool word to use. That's not a great word to use, but it's a thing that actually happens. How many of us have been self-abusive? Just self-abusive. We've told and convinced ourselves that we're not good enough, that we can't make it. We can't. How many of us have done that? We've done it. We do it. It happens. It happens. And so, my encouragement to you today, and this is my soapbox, and we're going to take a music break right here, but my soapbox of encouragement for you today, and that's what this whole thing is about today, is just encouragement. Be encouraged. Be encouraged. Be, like I'm going to say it 1,000 more times. Be encouraged. It's easier said than done, but be encouraged. It's easier thought out than it is lived out, but be encouraged. Is easier understood than it is lived sometimes, but be encouraged. It's easier, I'll tell you, it's easier to say than it is to do. I understand. I get it. I'm looking at myself in the camera screen telling myself, be encouraged. It's okay. Like that job you're looking for, guess what? It's gonna come around. That now I sound like a church preacher. That spouse you're looking for, that companionship, it may not just be in the sense of a spouse. It may just be a friendship that you're looking for. You lost some friends last year or this year, and now you got to replace friendships. Like, it's okay. Be encouraged. Like, they'll come around. Like, God will put things in your path just as you need them. It's okay. It's okay. Now, also, it's okay to grieve losses. It's okay to mourn as you have to move. It's okay, but don't get stuck there. Don't get stuck there. It's okay to be hard enough on yourself, to be honest with yourself and say, hey, I didn't make that goal. I didn't make that I did not make that happen like I should have. It's okay to be honest with yourself. What's not okay, though, is to now start talking yourself down and making yourself out to be a nobody or a less than or not good enough, all because you missed a goal. You missed a goal, and so now you're not good enough. I mean, come on, Jesus Christ. Just the fact that you had a goal is doing better than what some people have. Some people ain't got no goals. I mean, for real, some people ain't got no goals, no dreams, no hopes, no aspirations, no wherewithal, no. They just existing, floating through life, just living. Now, if you fall on that spectrum, guess what? It's also not too late for you to get some dreams, get some goals. But for most of us that's here, I believe most of us have goals, dreams, aspirations, things that we're working towards. And just because it didn't come to pass, that's a scriptural term right there. That's Bible. You can tell people that grew up in church, they be saying stuff like that. Like, did it come to pass? And it shall come to pass. Like, don't nobody even say that stuff in real life. We only say that as church people. But y'all know what I mean when I say it. It will come to pass. You'll be okay. You'll be all right. Just make it happen. Just go ahead with it. Encourage yourself. Don't beat yourself up. You can be honest with yourself. But just being hard on yourself for no reason, it gets us nowhere. And again, I I am us. I am we. I am y'all. I am they. I am thee. I am all of that. Everything I'm saying to y'all, I'm really just saying it to myself. And if it makes sense to you, then you can take that and live with it. But if not, then, then encourage those of us who are in need of that level of encouragement. So I want to encourage y'all, man. I just want to encourage y'all that you will be okay. Hey, y'all, that's my soapbox for the day. We just going to talk like that all day. I ain't doing nothing but giving you some affirmations and aspiration, hope for aspirations and some affirmations. So y'all do me a favor. Let's be encouraging to each other today. Let's just be encouraging all to each other today, because again, you never know what somebody's going through. And I'm the kind of person that have you talk to people a whole lot. I'm gonna make you talk to people. You come to see me live, I'm gonna have you talking to people 3-4 times. You're gonna hug somebody 5 or 6 times. I'm gonna tell you 2 or 3 times to hug about 5 to 7 people. I mean, it's just, I believe in showing that love and community. That's why I think scripture says things like, don't forsake the assembly of the saints. That's why I think scripture says that kind of stuff. It's important for us to be in community and be together, because you need this kind of encouragement. You need this kind of encouragement. And again, I is you, I is we. I need that kind of encouragement, just like y'all do, just like I do. We all need it. And so it's okay. It's okay to encourage one another. We've got to be on that page of encouragement. So that's my soapbox spiel for the day. Y'all do me a favor, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and say good morning. Please share this. Please feel free to share this. We encouraging people. Share this with somebody. Tag somebody if you want to, if you feel so inclined. Somebody who you just know needs some encouragement. Somebody you know needs to hear that it's okay. Somebody who you know needs to hear that everything is going to be all right. Somebody who you know has been working hard. Tag them in here and let them know. And if you haven't said good morning, go ahead and say it. I turned the comments on the side so you can see your comments showing up. But we're going to come back and we're going to give our morning shout outs. We're going to do all of that stuff. But y'all do me a favor and say hello. Do all that stuff if you haven't. Until then, y'all enjoy this music break and we'll be right back. Hey.
If the lily has no worry, and the sparrow has no care, why should I worry when my Father owns the cattle on the hill? Why should I worry when my Father owns the silver and the gold? So I'm casting my cares on you, casting my cares on you, casting my cares on you, casting my cares, oh, casting my cares on you, casting my cares on you, casting my cares on you, casting my cares, oh. Papa, shower your blessings, yeah, shower your blessings, yeah. Adumra, shower your blessings, shower your blessings, Papa, shower your blessings, yeah. Shower your blessings, bountiful blessings, bountiful blessings, they come my way. Papa, shower your blessings, yeah. Shower your blessings, yeah. Akumra, shower your blessings, shower your blessings, yeah. Papa, shower me your blessings, shower your blessings, yeah. Bountiful blessings, they come my way. So I will be anxious for nothing, supplicate for everything. Why should I worry about my problems when I can pray them off? Why should I worry about my troubles when I can pray my troubles off? So I'm casting my cares on you, casting my cares on you, casting my cares on you, casting my cares, oh. So I'm casting my cares on you, casting my cares on you, casting my cares on you, casting my cares, oh. Papa, shower your blessings, yeah. Shower your blessings, yeah. Adumra, shower your blessings, shower your blessings, yeah. Papa, shower your blessings, yeah. blessings, yeah. Shower your blessings, yeah. Akubra, shower your blessings, ah. Shower your blessings, yeah. Papa, shower me your blessing. Shower your blessings, yeah. Bountiful blessings they come my way. Abundant blessings, multiple blessings, bountiful blessings come in my way. Abundant blessings, multiple blessings, yeah. Bountiful blessings they come my way. Papa, shower your blessings, yeah. Akubra, shower your blessings, ah. Papa, shower me your blessing, yeah. Bountiful blessings they come my way. Abundant blessings, multiple blessings, bountiful blessings come in my way. Abundant blessings, multiple blessings, yeah.
If you haven't said good morning, make sure you say good morning. We want to hear from you. Up next is the morning shout out. So make sure you say good morning. Let us know you're here. Hey, Anatolia. Stay with me. I will be right back.
Why do I have to go astray? Forever want your eyes on me. It's all me, I know. The evidence all around me, you are here, I know. So stay with me. Oh, Papa God, won't you stay with me? Yeah. For my nanny, stay with me. Say you'll be there. Stay with me, Papa. Oh, I know I ain't perfect. Obstacles will test my faith, inhibiting purpose. I tripped up one too many times. When I fall, moon on T, I'll rise again. It's all me, I know. The evidence all around me, you are near, I know. So stay with me. Oh, Papa God, won't you stay with me? Yeah. Find my
Hey, stay with me. Oh, Baba God, yeah, won't you stay with me? I don't know. That's not at all how she sounded. I just sang that. Broke you monster. Anyways, man, that was Kese, Brimpong, and Anatolia. Y'all see, I be loving the Afro vibes over here. Y'all see, I'm just all about that life, that Afro vibes life. Hey, y'all, good morning to you. Good morning. If you haven't said good morning, I hope you'll say it. Let's do some morning shout outs. Let's say hey to everybody. Let's see who's here with us this morning. I already had a chance to see a few of the comments, but let's see who's in here. First comment of the day went to, or goes to, look who it is. It's Mama Pastor Cynthia Cohen. That's Rhonda's mama. So y'all go show her some love. And let me tell y'all, I told y'all she was here on Thursday. She was here, brought the family out, man, and it was just excellent time. It was an excellent time, but it was awesome to see her in the room, and she always warms my heart. I gave her the biggest hug in the world. I just said, you just warm my heart up when I see you. So it's just something about a mama's love, just something about mama's love. And so even if it ain't your actual mama, y'all, all of y'all that's mamas, and when I call you mama, that's affection. That's an affectionate terminology because it warms my heart. It's a respect that I give. People say, Zeke, you can call everybody mama. Well, then I don't call everybody mama. I call the people who worth being called mama. I call them mama. Like, the ones who I deem in my life worth being called mama. I call them mama. Everybody else, I call them sister such and such. Hey, sister such and such. Because my mama said maybe sometimes auntie here and there. I don't know. I don't call too many people auntie though. Yeah, but my mama told me I couldn't call people by their first name, even though sometimes you just don't know what else to call them. They told you call them by their first name. Anyways, though, people who I call mama, I love them dearly. And so it was good to see Mama Pastor Cynthia Cohen there. Y'all go show her some love, give some love. That's Rhonda's mama. So y'all go show her some love. Like I said, she was there on Thursday night. Look who it is. It's my boy, Will C. Yeah, saying good morning, and good morning to you, brother. Absolutely. We got to hang out, man. We've been talking. Matter of fact, we've been talking about hanging out. Now, this is just personal. I'm just talking to Will personally here. Yeah, we got to get together. We got to make sure we get together and hang. We've been talking about this for 2 weeks, and we still ain't got together. So we gonna make it happen. Y'all know how it go. Life just be lifing. And then look who it is. It's Brony Cat right there. If it'll click. If I can click the comment. All right, hold on a second now. Oh my goodness, what is going on? Let's try to make it happen. There we go. We had a freeze up for a minute. All right, there it is. Brony Cat. She's always in like the top 3 to 5. This year is usually she'll give you number 1. Y'all know y'all been taking her crown lately. So good morning, Lock Stars, and have a marvelous Monday. I love that, and I always got to go fish this out when she gives us. I call it a church announcement lady, so I got to go fish it out. When she does, she says, "Welcome to Zeke Live in the Morning with Zeke Lock, co-host Eric Rideout, Rich Holmes." Grab that morning drink and let's discover our power. Ooh, I like that. Let's discover our power. Ooh, that rhymes too. Our power. If you say hour with 2 syllables. I got my coffee this morning. What are y'all drinking? I don't know. Are y'all drinking coffee? Y'all drinking water? Y'all keeping it healthy? What do y'all got going on? Well, I'm drinking coffee because I need it. And speaking of mamas, there's Mama. Y'all know we just call her Mama. Oh my goodness, I forgot to do this. I actually just straight up forgot. I said I was going to do this today. I got to remember. I don't got a pencil in here so I can make a note for myself. I got some pictures of like different people who y'all Lock Stars. I got different pictures of us together. Like I got a picture I came across. It just showed up on my timeline from us being in Dallas, and I wanted to have it loaded up to show the people. It was me and you, and I feel like somebody else was in it, but I know definitely me and you, Mama. We was on that picture down in Dallas, and so I don't know. Dallas. It could have been South Carolina. Could have been a boat. Could have been. I don't know. I think it was Dallas, though. I'm pretty sure it was Dallas. Anywhere it goes, it's a picture of us together. So yeah. So I got to make sure to get that. Brony Cat, I got a picture with you. Will, I got a million pictures with you. Like way back when. Y'all want to see what I looked like when I was 20? Then I pull out a picture of me and Will. Let's see here. And then mamas of the show, there's Mama JP Rideout, Mrs. Johnny Rideout. That's Eric's mama. So y'all go show her some love. I told y'all we love the mamas of the show over here. That's Mama JP right out. Y'all know we look for her comment every day. She tells us whether or not it was a good show. When she said it was a good show, then we think that we're doing something right. We think we're doing something good. So there you have it. So y'all go show some love to Eric's mama. That's Mrs. Johnny Rideout. What's up, mama? Good to see you this morning. And look who it is. It's our girl, Miss Asia Jamal, Pure Live. Y'all make sure y'all go follow the Pure Live podcast. I saw that you uploaded something the other day. I was going through my YouTube and I was scrolling through it. I didn't get a chance to click on it, so I got to lock in and check out your episode. Yeah, I got to check it out. I got to figure out, this is what I got to do, because I never watch my YouTube. I don't know how you guys consume YouTube. I never really watch it too much on my phone or my tablet or anything. I always just watch it right on my television. So, like, it's difficult to, like, comment and stuff, but I got to, like, start going to it so I can leave comment, on y'all's podcasts and different stuff y'all got going on, so y'all know I actually watched it. Otherwise, y'all don't know I even watched it. You just got to take my word for it that I did. So I can at least say hi, all that kind of stuff like that. But I'm always watching it on my TV. So y'all TV stars to me, they're YouTube stars and all that. Y'all TV stars to me because I watch my YouTube on my TV. So yeah, there you have it. So Miss Asia Jamal with the Pure Life podcast. Y'all go check that out. And then look, it's one of our favorite lock stars is Miss Brenda Rose, all the way from the East Coast. Y'all shout out her. Miss Brenda Rose says, good morning, Zeke Lock, Eric Rideout. To all the moms and the guests, have a wonderful and blessed day. And we take that blessing. We absolutely receive that blessing. I receive it in Jesus' name. There's that. Yeah. Rhonda, I see Rhonda's in here this morning. Rhonda's in here. She said that was good or hood to do. And also she says her grandmother is still talking about the musical. You got to be in church all your life to know what a musical is, what a church musical. It was essentially how Healing Voices ran that night, was essentially like a musical. It was like having a late night musical. And that's kind of how we set it up a little bit. But it didn't have all the elements that you'll necessarily see in a musical. It had a few more elements, such as the chance to stand up and just breathe together, the chance to hug and have community and all that kind of stuff. So it wasn't no big Hollywood. It wasn't no Hollywood show. Wasn't nothing like that. It was community, but it was the musical. That's what it was. So yeah. Grandma came on out to the musical. She was there at the musical. Ryder said she's still talking about it. I told you, if y'all missed it, you missed something good, man. And speaking of the musical, here's DJ Red. Shout out to DJ Red. He was there. He had his DJ equipment there, and he was keeping the jams going before we started. He had the jams going, and I was like, hey, Red, play something smooth. He had his jamming at first, and I was like, hey, give us something smooth to go into. I wanted to go in on a more smooth note, because again, it was about breathing and stuff, and he switched it over to a smooth track, and he was killing it with that. So shout out to Red. And then watch this. Oh, wait, I got to read Red's statement first before I say this. But good morning, blessed people. It's a magnificent Monday. Look at that. We done heard marvelous Monday, magnificent Monday. Oh, look at that. It's a magnificent Monday to have a marvelous day. Him and Brony Cat are tuned in today. They locked in with each other today. Tune in now with Zeke Live in the morning. Like, share, subscribe. Do it now. Lock in. Man, shout out to DJ Red. I had to call him up yesterday because he was I looked up at my church service. I looked up coming through the thing. I was on the organ. The service just went a whole different way yesterday morning. We started in sound check, and that just carried over right into the service. Like, sound check just turned into a high praise that carried right over in the service. So, my musicians usually, they're coming from other churches, so they're usually getting there a little bit later. And we give them a grace period to get in. So we started at 12:30. Well, here goes 12:30. I look up and I see somebody like, is that Red? Like, somebody looking familiar. I'm like, who is that? Wait a minute, that's Red. That's Marcus. That's Red. So he came in and he jumped on the drums for a quick second till my drummer got there. I was like, man, what a surprise. It was such a surprise. Anytime I see my people, I'd be overwhelmed, overjoyed. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting to be an old man or something. So when I see my people, I'd be like, oh, hey, you came, welcome. I get all excitable. So I was all excitable yesterday when Red was there. He was at church with me. So I was super excitable. Yeah. And then look who it is. It's our girl, Miss Jamaica Lachey. I told y'all, speaking of Thursday night, like I told y'all, man, Jamaica killed it on Thursday night. She did her song that we play over here. We play her song a lot over here that I don't want it. Yeah. Like, you know, and then she even had a new little verse that she wrote to it and everything, and she did that, and so we was bopping out, boy. We was jamming out. Like, she brought the energy with it. Between her and Ari, like I said, my people did their thing. They did their thing, and so I was just so excited to see that. So if you didn't have a chance to come fan out over your girl Jamaica Lachey, you missed something real cool. Jamaica and Ari, y'all missed it. Yeah, you missed it. yeah, y'all missed it, but it's okay. We'll do more things. Might be a minute before we do a big one like that again. You know, we were blessed to be able to have that one. That was a blessing that we were able to have. But we'll do another big one, you know. But right now, we're just going to breathe and build. That's what we're going to do for the next few months. We're just going to breathe and build. And then maybe around about September, we'll have something for you that you can come out with. How's that sound, huh? Yeah, so that's what I got for the morning shout out. So shout out to everybody that's here. Let's see here. I saw a couple things in here in between. Let me see what I was looking for. What was I looking for? A few things that I seen in between in the comments. Oh yeah, Mama says that she loves my hat. She says, "Oh, thank you for the love. I got my hat on to help hide my eye. It helped y'all see how it helps to hide my eye just a little bit. I told y'all I got this. Look at this. Can y'all believe? Can y'all believe this? I woke up like this on Friday. This is how I woke up. I was perfectly fine on Thursday. I woke up like this on Friday. So it was coming like on Friday. It was starting to swell up. By Saturday, it was like, and then yesterday, it was just like, okay, wait a minute, this hurts. Like, so yesterday, it actually hurt. Like, I was in pain. And then today, it kind of hurts a little bit. So, the light and stuff irritates it and all that. So, that's why y'all see me with these glasses on. I know it's glaring. The light is glaring off the glasses and all that. It's probably irritating to see that. I apologize, but trust me, it's helping me out because this thing hurts. But thank you for the love. She says you love that and that swollen eye. I don't know if you say you love my swollen eye. I feel like a pirate. Like, I feel like, like I want to be like a pirate and get a patch and just cover my eye up. I don't know. Whatever the case may be, that's just where I'm at with it. So there you have it. Let's see, what other comments did we have up in this mug? Bustelo coffee. That's what you drink? You drink Bustelo? I tried them. That's the yellow packet, right? That's the one in the yellow. Yeah, I used to drink that, and then I stopped. Yeah, I don't like them that much. Although I'm drinking Seattle's Best. My wife bought that, and I'm not. They're all right. I'm not the biggest fan of them. I prefer Dunkin'. Dunkin' got some of the best coffee. I'm just throw that at y'all. Yeah, so there you have that. Let's see here. I'm just looking at some of these random things. Yeah, Brony Cat, I got a picture with you too. I probably got about 2 or 3 with you actually. If I go into my archives, but I know I got one from when you were here when my mom was here. So I know I got one somewhere with that one. Whether you hate pictures or not, I'm Ziglock, baby. I get that. So there you have that. Let's see. And then the question, what am I putting on my eye? Nothing. Hot water. That's it. Yeah, just some hot water. Oh my goodness. She said she loved my swollen eye. Mama, what? What? Oh my goodness. Yeah, there you go right there. CQ Color. There it is right there in the Peace Troop. That's the choir that I was just looking for that comment when Jamaica was asking what's the name of the other choir. That was CQ. So CQ is one of the ones. We had CQ there. Let me tell you, CQ was there because he does a lot of the same stuff I do overseas. In fact, he's been doing it a lot longer than I have. So Hannah was able to connect him with us, and he was the reason that the choir was at New Life and all that stuff like that. So he came through. He said he was going to come through and bring his group and sing, and so we just got to fellowship in that way. And I don't know Sing Q well. I don't know him well, but we know each other enough, like in the sense of what we do. Oh my goodness, what is this going on back here? Look, I'm looking down. Oh my goodness, hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. Stop the music. Stop the freaking music. Stop the track. Check this out. Look what I just found. Look what just happened. Oh my goodness. Rhonda on the rocks. What an unexpected freaking surprise. I didn't know you was coming on here. What? Y'all welcome Rhonda. Rhonda on the right. I just looked down and I see Rhonda in here. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. What's up, Rhonda?
Good morning.
Hey, you.
How are you?
Oh my goodness. Good. How are you? I was not expecting to see you today. I was not expecting that at all. You just, oh my goodness. Look at that. Oh, y'all welcome Rhonda on the rocks. This is such a surprise. Oh, Lord. Hey, you.
Hi.
How are you feeling?
You know, I've seen better days. And the reason why I got on here this morning is because I really was not feeling good. But because Zeke Live in the morning is such a great way to start my day, I was like, well, let me get up and like put this hoodie on, put this wig on. And see if Zeke will have me this morning, because it really does bring me joy being on here. And I missed y'all. I've some days I missed the show because I would just be like sleeping and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I missed being on here, and I was like, well, I can't wait until tomorrow. And I don't see Eric, so I'm finna go on there.
Yo! Well, I told you always welcome out. You know, you your host. You know what the deal is. We just did not expect to see you tomorrow. I was like, oh my God. I looked down and you was just there, like drinking your beverage, like, I'm like, wait a minute, look at this. Oh, snap. Oh, my goodness. Y'all welcome Rhonda. Oh, my God. Yo, we were going to, like, talk some. Okay, so I don't want to dive too much into anything, you know.
No, we can talk about what you were talking about, just, like, encouraging yourself and all of that stuff. Also, like, I just want to thank you for Thursday. Although I was not there, my grandmother loves music.
Oh,
when she saw me yesterday, she was like, yeah, because you know I went to the musical. I went to the musical, and what's your friend's name that you went to college with? And I was like, oh, Zeke. She was like, that boy has so much energy. He was just jumping all around the church, and he came over and he gave me a hug. Like, girl.
Oh.
So she really thinks the most of you. Like, she thinks the most of you. And she had my mom like searching high and low to find the video on YouTube.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even know they went live. So that's good then.
Yeah, she kept telling people that it was on Instagram. And I was like, it's not. It's not on Instagram.
It's all the same thing. The grandmas. It's all the same thing.
You can, she's telling me. She's telling me, I'm like, Zeke is my friend. I can ask him where I can find it, but whatever. She's like, yeah, you got to go on Instagram and find it. I'm like, so she had my mom searching high and low so she could tell everybody about the musical. Because it really made her day. So thank you to you and to your church, and choirs, and all of the people, Jamaica, everybody who just, came over and just loved on her. Like, it made her month. Probably.
And that's what it's there for. That's the whole thing. That's literally what it's for. Like, it's there for that healing. Like that sounds like healing to me. That sounds like a testimony of healing. Like I said, just for a moment to just feel like you're part of a community, to just feel like you got some good vibes coming in with the music. If you want to lift your hands and praise, you can do that. If you want to sit back and just listen, you can do that. If you want to sing along, you can do that. And so to be able to have that moment, and I did come around when I was singing, like I was, just getting it going and just doing all that. And so of course I'm just all over the place with the microphone, putting, are you singing? Are you doing it? You hook somebody, like just embarrassing people and stuff. And I came around and saw your mom and your grandma. Of course, I'm giving them the biggest hug in the world. I'm so happy to see y'all. Man.
Then she loved the choir. She was like, oh my God, it was just so many of them. I was trying to count them, but it had to be at least 50. And I was like,
there was 60 of them, believe it or not. There was like 61 or 62 or something like that.
Yeah, she was very, very pleased, very impressed. And it's, my grandmother is obviously wheelchair bound, so she spends a lot of time at home. Yeah. And so having an opportunity to come out during the week, to something that's not a doctor's appointment or stuff like that, it just really meant a lot to her. And so I was really happy. Like, when I tell you, she stopped me in my tracks, like, oh, you missed the musical. I was like, well, I was on my deathbed, girl. Like, get well, and you talking about the musical. I was like, well, I could go back and watch. Yeah, it's on Instagram.
She said it's on Instagram, which is so cool too, because I didn't even know that they went live. Like, you know, we weren't. Like in my head, I wasn't going live. It was just, you know, the moment or whatever. But the media team was up there, and so we had rehearsal beforehand. They already had the stuff set up, so they went live. They did. I was on YouTube the other day, and I just come across that. I see some APC Morgan Park, and I'm like, oh, what's this? And it's Healing Voices. Oh, they went live. I was not expecting that, so I had a chance to go back and kind of look at it, and and just kind of see it. And I was like, what a good night. It was just a really, really good night. You know what I mean? Just a good time. Like I feel the woosah. I feel the love from it. Just seeing all my people there, and it was just a great time. It was just a great, great time. You missed it, Rondo the Rocks. You missed it, girl.
I'll missed it. The next one. I'll be at the next one.
Yeah. It was a good time.
Yeah, my grandmother loved it. And my mom, everybody else loved it too, but it was particularly rather special to my grandmother. So
she came out late night too, huh? I mean,
right. I'm like, come on, girl.
8:30 start time. That's what the doors didn't even open till 8:00. So that was, the doors at 8:00, start time 8:30. That's but it was a few. I don't mean this in a bad way, but I'm saying it was a few older people that were there. They came out, and that's one of my concerns was that those who are a little bit older might not want to come out that time of night and all that. But it was a few of the mothers of the church was there. Yeah. One of the senior elder was there. Shout out to Elder David Foster. He preached an amazing sermon yesterday. But like he was there, so we had the seniors in the house too. Seniors were in the place. That was their late night. That's why I told everybody. I said this is like the midnight musical. For people who don't truly want to do a midnight musical, we'll split the difference and start at 8:30 and be going home by 10:30 as opposed to starting at 10:30. We go home by 10:30.
You'll be in the bed by midnight with music in your heart.
Exactly, music in your heart. Like you keep singing that song of joy in your heart and your dreams.
Sing it all night long because we're going home.
Absolutely. I tell you what, let's do this. I'm gonna take a music break. I'm gonna take the 8:30 break. You staying on with me for a minute? Or you just came in to say hi?
I'm gonna stay on with you.
Hey, nice. Hey. Bet we're gonna take a music break, and I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna pick your brain. Speaking of encouragement today, I'm gonna pick your brain. But tomorrow we're gonna pick your brain about the other stuff because But today we're just gonna encouraging pick brains. We just gonna But I tell you what, since you're here, I'm gonna play this one. Just since you're here, we'll do a little bit of CP the Genius live. How about that? Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Since you're here. So y'all enjoy this. We'll be right back with special guest host Rhonda on the Rock surprising us. Hey, we'll be right back.
What am I to do? Sad to say it, but sometimes I fight the truth. I gotta do better about making time for you. I know you get fed up, baby, hearing all my excuses. And I make it hard to forget when I miss a date night or two. Just cause I'm locked in, working late nights in the stew. Justify it, saying I'm trying to make sacrifices for you. Having you crying inside, I'm fighting, picking the right thing to do. I gotta do better for you. I can be selfish, yes I love you, baby. I can't help it, that might drive you crazy. I'm imperfect, please don't give up on me. On me. I can be selfish, yes I love you, baby. I can't help it, that might drive you crazy. I'm imperfect, please don't give up on me. On me. All I wanna do, reassure you I belong to you. Make some changes so you know it's true. Treat you special like a brand new baby, just us two. More than lovers, baby, we friends. No more swimming on the deep end. Make you breakfast on the weekend. I'ma love you till it's sinking. Don't know how I had you on the back burner. I don't know what I was thinking. Dropped the ball about 1,000 times now. Every shot I take, I'm sinking. But I don't wanna play no games. Only wanna say your name. Don't wanna play no more games. Only wanna say your name. I can be selfish. Yes, I love you, baby. I can't help it. That might drive you crazy. I'm imperfect. Please don't give up on me. On me. I can be selfish. Yes, I love you, baby. I can't help it. That might drive you crazy. I'm imperfect. Please don't give up on me.
In times of trouble, God, you've been my shelter. When the world's shaking from all of the pressure, come rain or shine, I'm covered through whatever weather. You are my refuge from now till forever. You've been so good to me, yeah, you've been so good to me, yeah, you've been with you, I could do anything, 'cause you're my safety. There's a peace I can't deny, and I know I'll be alright, 'cause you're my safety. Yeah, my life can testify that you've been here by my side, 'cause you're my safety.
Since I found your love, never letting go, never letting go. Take my hand and lead, and I'll follow you. Oh, you hold me down like an anchor below. You surround me with perfect peace, and that's why I say,
There's a peace I can't deny, and I know I'll be alright, 'cause you're my safety. Yeah, my life can testify that you've been here by my side. You're my safety. You're my safety. I follow, let you lead the way. Everywhere I go, every single day. Never wanna leave, I just wanna stay. In your loving arms, in your embrace. Never let me go, never let me go. When I'm on a high or even when I'm low, everything's aligned, I feel it in my soul. 'Cause I know, I know, I know. You've been so good to me, yeah, you've been so good to me, yeah, you've been with you, I could do anything. 'Cause you're my safety. There's a peace I can't deny, and I know I'll be alright, 'cause you're my safety. You're my safety. You're my safety.
I will be running to you.
You're my safety. You're my safety.
So hide me, hide me, hide me in your loving arms.
You're my safety. You're my safety.
Hey, safety. You're my safety. You're my safety. I love that song. Shout out to CP the Genius and shout out to Blanca. What an amazing song with all that stuff like that. Good stuff. Y'all, look who's on the camera with me today. Look who's on the screen with me. It's Miss Rhonda on the rocks, and I was so not expecting to see her today, and so I'm just like overjoyed. I told you I've been getting overwhelmed and overjoyed when I see people. Like I just be like, oh my God, look who it is. Oh, you know. I don't know. I'm a dork like that. Hey, y'all! Shout out to my mama real quick. My mama came on in here and joined in on the show. Hey, my mommy. That's my actual mama. And like I say, every time she comes on, I came out on time. The doctor told her December 1st, and I came out December 1st. So I may not come when you want me, but I am from the very beginning, always right on time. Like that's how I know I got God inside of me.
That's so funny.
Oh, and my mama saying hi to you, Rhonda.
Hi, good morning.
Yeah. And then there's Pastor Jeremy Sanders, the most reckless foodie on the internet, right? The most reckless foodie on. I was about to screenshot something I just saw today that he posted. He said people who eat that macaroni and cheese baked eat their pancakes from the middle. Like it was a picture of somebody who ate like the middle out of a pancake, made it look like a bundt cake or something. And he was like, "This is how people who eat their baked macaroni and cheese. This is how they eat their pancakes." And I was like, "You, Jeremy Sanders, are a reckless person on social media."
Yeah, he needs deliverance for sure because
I 6'1" church. Y'all need to.
Good. Nobody eating that stuff just off the stovetop. Like, what are you talking about?
Exactly. Like, what is this, preschool?
You always have to like bake it where it's like all stuck together. It could still be very, very creamy, you know, if you bake it.
Or if you do it the right way.
Yeah, there's a right way to do everything. So.
Yeah, there's a right way, you know. So that's what I'm assuming, Pastor Jeremy.
This mindset, that's scary. The Lord is soon to return because
clearly
he's on his way back.
What are we doing when the pastors of the churches are coming out saying stuff like this?
I mean,
Jeremy Sanders.
Christ is soon to come.
Must be.
Wars and rumors of wars.
What do you do when it's the pastors who are starting the wars?
Starting the wars. That's what I'm saying. The social media wars.
Yeah,
wars and rumors of social media wars. These are the end times.
The end times. Get your life right. Get your macaroni and cheese baked. Get
right, church. Let's go home because
basically.
This world is not our home. We're just a stranger.
Yeah. That's all I got. That's all I got for you. That's all I got.
People who don't eat baked mac and cheese, I'm just a stranger passing through. I don't know. I can't speak to all these other people who try to focus. That is hilarious.
Yeah, man. Well, Rhonda, you are here today, you know, and I just, you know, you said that you were just needing some encouragement today, and you getting back into your routine. You know, I'm always making us vulnerable, but you said you're getting back into your routine, and so of course you've had. Oh, real quick, that shout out to my auntie Regina. Hey, look at that. Look at that right there, my auntie Regina. See how you just say everybody just make you their niece. You see that, Rhonda? You are loved. You are loved by the people, Rhonda, whether you know it or not.
I am very loved. I appreciate that.
Whether you know it or not, you are definitely loved. So yeah, so I hope you always remember that, because my people be coming on here like, "Hey, Rhonda, what's up? You're my new fan." I'll be like, "Hold on, wait a minute. This is Zeke Live in the morning." What? Y'all say that for Cheeks Live in the morning. And speaking of which, you know, so Pastor Jeremy Sanders, he's like a Sour Patch Kid. You know, he'll say something that gets you all riled up, then he'll say something encouraging like this. Glad to see you back, Rhonda. You are a champ. You see that?
Thank you.
You see that? You see this? First he tells us macaroni and cheese is bad, and then he says something sweet like this.
Yeah, so I mean, it's kind of like getting me ready, because I don't know if Eric will be on tomorrow, but you know, I have to be prepared to get on and be bothered with him. So
I do think he's back tomorrow. Yeah.
You know how that goes. So I'm here today so I can actually get a word in, so I can actually say something. That's why I'm here today. When Eric is
without Eric telling you what it is.
Correct. You can actually get to talk. So there's that.
Well, like you said, Eric is obsessed with you. You say
he is. He's obsessed with me. He literally, every time you turn around, every time that I logged on while I was on FMLA, he was talking about me every single time. Well, you know, and Rhonda. Jesus, like top of mind every morning. Upset.
That's how you know he loves you. That's how you know. See,
upset.
I told you. The people love you. I told you the people love you. They love you.
What is going on with this eye this morning?
I know this is horrible, isn't it? I look like I've been in a fight with a deer. Like this is just that was random. I don't know.
Is it just your allergies causing that?
No. I got a sty on my eye. Like
okay.
it is like it's like long too.
Yeah,
it's like,
I see.
Like
it's
it's
really puffy.
like, and now it hurts. Like it actually like hurts. So like
yeah.
it's just
Are you
like,
putting anything on it?
just hot water. Like I get a rag, and actually I don't have it up here with me. I left it downstairs. But it's a rag. I'll just like keep putting hot water on it, just hold it, and that kind of soothes it a bit, you know. And then it helps me to like kind of rinse it out and wash it out and do all that kind of stuff. I was at the hospital last night with Sticks, and she got some hot packs. So I had hot packs that was sitting on for a while. Yeah. So that helped. But those things they cool off quick too. But they last longer, of course, than the
hot water. Yeah,
you know. But the water, of course, I can rinse it and do all that kind of stuff and keep it flush. I just want it to go away. That's all I want. I just
look on. You know, I refer people to TikTok all the time. But look on TikTok. I'm sure that there are some other things that people have come up with to help with styes. And you know, if you
I'd be scared of TikTok information though. They be.
And listen, I used to feel like that in the very beginning, but TikTok be coming through.
Yeah.
TikTok be coming through.
I don't know. They be having kids doing some crazy stuff on TikTok sometimes. They were like,
the algorithm ain't there yet because you just started using TikTok.
That's right. You're right.
Your TikTok flow, I'm telling you, it'll work out. Now Jamaica says she punched you.
Look, truth be told, I punched her. Like, truth be told, so Jamaica has this thing since I've known her. Like, we are pushing 10 years now of this thing where I don't know how this always happens. I always hit Jamaica. Like, I've hit Jamaica so many times in the face, in the side, she was like always just right there. So I'll do something. I'll be like, hey, bam. I'll be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, Jamaica. Like, so it happened on Thursday. I hit her again. Like, so yeah, this would be plausible actually that she punched me. That would be plausible. Like she's getting her licks back. Getting her licks back in. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I was watching a video of something that we did. We never released the video. Just because it needed some other work and stuff to it. But I was looking at it, and when I say I almost took Jamaica out with a mic stand, like, she ducked it just in time, and we were like in the middle of a performance, and I was like, bah! Like she almost got like right on camera. So yeah, we have a long history of me hitting Jamaica in the face and all kind of stuff. So if I don't hit Jamaica, I know we're not close enough to each other. Like if I don't, I asked Red. I was like, "What's wrong with your wife? Why she always right there getting hit by me?" So she's truly a little sister in that sense. Like, yeah. So she might have punched me in the eye for real. That might be what it is. She might have snuck in my house and punched me in the eye and then left. Like all them times you hit me, bow. Like, and I just woke up on Friday like, what in the world is going on with my eye? So that's what I think happened. Yeah. So Rhonda, of course, you back and you just getting back into the swing of stuff. Just getting back into the swing of things. Sorry, I'm pouring my coffee here. Yeah, like, so what's that like? I mean, getting back up and now you're moving, and of course have you been out the house any, or are you pretty much just been at home?
Yes, so I went out, well, last week I had appointments 3 days in a row, so I went out all 3 of those days.
Yeah.
But this Saturday after I had surgery, I felt good. I'm like, okay, so my friend took me, we went to Bath and Body Works, went to Walmart, I went to the pet store, I went to Target. Worst decision I've made since I've had surgery. I was in so much pain when I got home. I was like, girl, you're not there yet. Slow down. Like you haven't gotten, your body is not ready for all of that. And so that was terrible. And I sat down pretty much exclusively after that. I mean, I walk around my house, or like my friends come over, we sit in the garage, watch the fireworks, stuff like that. So I'm still being social, but I'm just not like going out. I went to church yesterday and came straight home after church. But yeah, I'm just trying to like ease back into it. I'm off for the rest of this week. My last week off, well, maybe it depends on how I feel. I may take a week off. But as it stands right now, I'm supposed to return to work on Tuesday. So I'm really just trying to like get back into the swing of things. I have a doctor's appointment on Wednesday, so I'm going to drive myself for the first time.
Whoa.
How that goes. It's not far, so I feel okay about it. But yeah, I'm just trying to take my time with it and really like slow down, which is so hard for me. And I know that resonates with you because I don't know that you've ever slowed down in your life, Zeke. But it's very, very hard to slow down and then just kind of like depending on people to do stuff for you and stuff like that is like a huge challenge for me because I'm used to like being that person for other people.
Right.
And so it's very, very hard to be like, oh, do you mind doing this for me? Do you mind grabbing this? And everybody has been great, right? Everybody, of course, is like, oh my God, please let me know if you need something. Let me know if you need something. Let me know if you need something. And a couple of times I was like, actually, can you do this or do you mind doing this? And people have been like right there every single time. So I feel really blessed. I feel really encouraged. It is very much like a mental challenge as well. Just thinking about like how much my life has changed. It's not just like about the weight loss, but like there are literally things that I have done for 37 years that now, as of 2 weeks ago, I will never do again.
Wow.
Eating and socializing, drinking. I'm a round of rocks. I'll never ever be able to consume alcohol in the same way again. And just being like super mindful if I ever choose to in a when somebody's celebrating something, having some champagne or something like that, because there's something called transfer addiction, where some people who have weight loss surgery who were once addicted to food transfer that addiction to other things.
Yes, I remember talking about that.
Sometimes it's drugs, it can be shopping, sex, like all of these different things. And so I've been trying not to like obsess about that because it literally hasn't been 2 weeks. And thank God for my friend Felicia. She be really keeping me grounded. Like, girl, it has been 13 days. Relax. Like you're not gonna have a transfer addiction. You're not, you just think about all of that stuff. Like not from being fat to being an alcoholic. Like Jesus. What?
Right.
Like, girl, you went from the pot to the frying pan. Like, what is the problem? We can't help you. But I do think about that because I really want this to be it's a really big decision that I made, and I want it to be a good decision.
Yeah.
So I kind of stress about and worry about all of the other things, the other side of the coin, I should say. When I really shouldn't be focused on that, I should be focused on drinking water, eating protein, and all of the things that they're telling me to do.
Yeah.
That's really my struggle right now. Just the mental part, more than anything, like try not to focus on that other side of the coin and all of the things. If you do enough research, you go down that TikTok rabbit hole, child.
They go TikTok again. Told you.
I mean, most of it's good, but there are some people, who just speak negatively about it, or they had like really negative experiences and stuff like that. But I mean, everything that my surgeon and, the physicians and things have told me to do, that's what I'm doing. I'm not listening to everybody else. I'm literally listening to the people who are inside of my body, who know what my makeup is. I just trust the medical professionals and also, trust God, but like definitely just leaning into whatever they say. If they say stand on my head, okay. I'm going how to do that because if that's what's best for me, that's what's best for me. And I know we'll talk more about it tomorrow, but I've had some pretty good success so far. I've lost a nice amount of weight so far.
If you don't mind me asking, how much have you lost so far?
So I weighed myself this morning. I was 308.
Okay.
And at June 11th, I was 339. Oh,
wow. Okay. Oh, so it's coming up quick. Yeah. Yeah, that's whoa. I mean, that's so quick. You know what I mean? Like that's so much. Like I mean, what do they say? Like when you're doing the workout thing, of course they want you like what is it like 5 pounds a month or something like that. I mean, if you
like
you can track it. Yeah, if you're dropping it too quick, if you're doing 30, 40 pounds in a month, it's obviously yours is a different circumstance and scenario. But like if you're working out and doing stuff and you're losing like 30 pounds, they're like, you might want to go get that checked out. Like you might want to go get that looked at. You ain't supposed to lose that kind of weight that quick.
Right.
So,
so it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. It's giving what it's supposed to give. But you just have to like make sure that you are still doing everything that they tell you to do, and hydrating is the biggest thing. But it's hard because you can't consume a lot at one time. So,
even with the water?
Even with water. Oh my God. Like,
so how much water do you have to drink? Like, can you drink?
So a minimum. So they tell me I need to do like between 60 and 80 grams of protein a day and 48 to 64 ounces of water a day, which doesn't sound like a lot.
Yeah, but for you, that would be a whole lot.
Like it takes me, if I start a Premier Protein, which I will never drink those again. They have made me sick for the last 2 days. Honestly.
Wait, what is Premier Protein? Is that like a
shake?
Oh, okay.
And it's cool because it's like you get a lot of protein from it. It's 11 ounces, but you get 30 grams of protein. Jesus. I bought some Fairlife. I'm going to try those and see if they're better. But Premier is out, and I have so many of those in my refrigerator. I'm so mad.
That's a lot of protein in that little small. That don't even sound like that would taste good. Does it taste all right?
It doesn't taste bad.
Yeah.
It just, I don't know if it's all of because it's only 1 gram of sugar, but I'm sure there's a lot of like fake sweeteners in it, and I think that's what's making me sick is the fake sweeteners.
Gotcha.
But yeah, if I start one of those at like the other day I started a Premier Protein at 7:30 in the morning. I did not finish it until 10:30.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so it takes a long time to consume all of the things that they want you to consume. Not only do you get full fast, but you just can't drink fast. Like it just doesn't work. Like if you try to like guzzle or gulp, you'll vomit. Thankfully, I haven't vomited. Lord God, because I hate throwing up. It's the worst.
Yeah, right.
Just like hold it because but yeah, like you can't do anything fast. Can't walk fast, can't drink fast, can't eat fast. So it forces you to slow down or suffer the consequences. So even now, like I had some soup the other day because I can eat like creamy based soups now. I still can't have anything solid, so I can have like no chunks in the soup. I have to like strain everything.
Oh, word. Okay. But you can have the cream though now. You don't have to be liquid like broth or anything.
Correct.
Gotcha.
So I use like a baby spoon to drink it, to eat it. Or like I had yogurt yesterday. I can eat yogurt. Yogurt has been doing me right.
I love yogurt.
I may go get more yogurt today.
Are you doing like yogurt or like Greek yogurt? Greek
yogurt.
Okay.
Yeah, Greek yogurt. Low sugar, low carb, high protein. So it doesn't taste amazing. But if I can eat one yogurt and get 20 grams of protein, I'm gonna do it. Because to try to hit those protein goals every day.
Wait, are you doing like flavored yogurts? Or are you doing just like straight yogurt?
I can do flavors as long as it's not a ton of sugar, and it has to be less than 5 grams of sugar, less than 5 carbs, hardly no fat.
Unfortunately, that's tough with yogurt. Like I used to so I love yogurt. I love yogurt. So I was like huge Chobani fan. Like I would get the strawberry or the strawberry banana Chobani, like the big ones that they sell at Walmart, like the big tub. And I mean I would clear that out like in 3 days, Like and then I realized how much sugar is in it. Like I started cutting sugar and I'm like, let me look at this yogurt and see if it got sugar in it. In my head, it's yogurt. It's got to be healthy. Ain't that much sugar in it. Oh my God, so much sugar in the yogurt. And so when you get the sugar-free one, not nearly as good. Yeah,
it's not delicious, It's not. But at this point, I'm like eating to live, not living to eat. So you just kind of like do what you got to do. It's not even about enjoying it so much right now. Not at this phase. It's more about like, all right, this is what I got to do today. How am I going to do it?
Mm-hmm.
Every day when I wake up, I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
start over.
Yeah.
Like yesterday, I didn't hit either goal. I just was not feeling good. Like I just couldn't do it. I think I got like 15 grams of protein. I think I ended up getting like 50 ounces of fluid in. But what I have been tearing up is sugar-free popsicles. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Like juice bars or like so can you do juice bars or has to be popsicles? Like just
it has to be popsicles. So juice bars is no sugar added.
But there's still a lot of sugar because it's got the natural sugars.
Correct. So I have to do sugar-free, just regular like popsicles that you know, ate as kids. Just a little.
Yeah, the little joints is basically just ice and juice.
Yeah. And just like trying to get fluid in that way. That's like 2 to 3 ounces of liquid right there. So sometimes at the end of the day, when it's like, I'm like just a few ounces away and I don't want to drink water. I don't want to drink because I can have like sugar-free juice, but that don't taste great. Like I'll just do popsicles. I'll eat like 2 popsicles and then be stuffed. Like, oh my God, like let me just get this last bit in. Then I've been like going crazy for ice chips. I love ice chips. And I've never been an ice person.
See.
I mean, literally, I woke up from surgery and now
now you crave ice.
I'm born again. Like, what is this? I love ice. I will fill up the biggest cup of ice and just eat it.
You sound like Sticks. That's how she is. She'll like, so she's in the hospital right now. She'll get like, every time I'm in there, like 3-4 times, like, can you bring me another sleeve of ice? Like, and she just eats it. Like, I didn't heard like, well, people who eat ice, they get this. They say there's different grades of ice, like different textures of ice. So there's like the soft ice versus the nugget ice. Like she chooses what gas station she goes to based on the kind of ice they have in the machine. Yeah. Like that's where she'll gas up. Like
no, I feel that now. I do. I like, and Sonic ice is so good. Oh my God.
Sonic, the restaurant Sonic?
Yes.
Oh, so they have the nuggets?
It's like pebbles, like little, I don't know. It's not like shaved ice, but it's like gravel. Almost. That's
the ones I'm thinking of then. Yeah.
It's like really, really small. And oh my God. Oh no, that's not what I'm thinking of. Just,
Oh Lord, don't tell Sticks that thing. She hates Sonic, so she must have never experienced the ice then.
She needs a bag of ice today. I promise you're gonna make her day.
Oh Lord,
Sonic Sticks, if you're watching, ice from Sonic, top tier. It's the creme de la creme.
Oh well, that gives a reason to go to Sonic because everything else at Sonic sucks. I cannot stand. That's a place I do not like. I do not like Sonic.
I've never had their food before.
Trust me, you are not missing anything. unless they decide to sponsor this show one day. If that's the case, then Sonic burgers are amazing. You don't want to miss their deals. Those deals are awesome and amazing. But until they drop that check,
right,
that place sucks.
But they do have great ice, and they sell their ice by the bag. So you can go. People love their ice so much, you can go buy a bag of ice from Sonic.
Wow. I'm gonna tell you another place where the ice is good. Quick Trip, QT. So they just started like popping up here. I found this is where I first really found out about ice. Besides the fact my aunt used to eat it, I used to just think that was weird. But then I remember doing years ago. First time I went to Dallas with Fred Hammond, right? And so Pam Kenyon, one of his singers, she was his manager at the time. Not his manager, but his like she's the one that kept everything running. So, anyways, she would walk into the place. I kid you not. Like with like 2 of the like cup holders, like with 4 cups each of the extra large size filled with nothing but ice. And she just go in every single day. And then she put them in the refrigerator and she would just eat ice literally all day. And so I got her like, just as a thank you, I got her a gift card to Quick Trip with like a big, huge mug and filled it with ice and got her that. And she was like so grateful. And I was just like, that is so weird. Who just sits around and eats ice? And she's like, no, you don't understand. It's like the best ice in the world. And da. I'm like, how's ice better than ice? Like, what the? Yeah. And then my mother-in-law.
I've never been this person, but I'm telling you.
I guess I kind of get it, though. I see how it makes a difference. My mother-in-law bought us like an ice machine because my wife likes ice. So she bought us an ice machine. And it wasn't the right kind of ice machine, apparently. Like, in my head, ice is ice is ice is ice. But it wasn't the right kind of ice. So she was like, no, we got to take it back because it's not the right. I'm like, what the world? Like, So we got to get another ice machine that makes the right kind of ice, apparently, like nugget ice and all this. Yeah, they got their whole system of ice. So welcome to the Ice Eaters Club. That's
Yeah. And sometimes, like when I don't feel well, it's the only thing that like I can consume, honestly. So, yeah, if I don't feel good, I can get a cup of ice because at least I'm still getting those fluids in. Because
True.
dehydration is a huge risk when you do this type of surgery. Like I went 2 days last week, Monday and Tuesday, to this infusion center where they like, hooked me up to an IV and just gave me fluids for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Just because dehydration is such a big risk.
Wow.
They don't want you to dehydrate. And I don't want to dehydrate because I live alone. Like power is not going to be able to call 911.
All right.
So I really try to stay hydrated, if nothing else, which is why one of the reasons why I do the ice and the popsicles and anything that I can tolerate. I try to just keep it coming. You literally have to eat, quote unquote, all day. You have to drink like all day. Like my first week, I had a timer set on my phone for every 10 minutes to drink an ounce.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And then I when I like the days that I felt better, I put it down to 5 minutes. And they gave me these little medicine cups when I left the hospital. That's 1 ounce.
Say, I'm thinking about the ounces that you're saying. I'm just like, I guess that's not that bad. 10 minutes an ounce is, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. But sometimes that 10 minutes roll around, I'm like, oh God, not again. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. And I knew all of this going into surgery, but afterwards, it's just like,
to actually experience. It's one thing to hear about it, to know it's coming, but then to actually be in the midst of it. Like Jamaica say here, because you get super super fast, right? Yeah.
Yep, you do. You get full really, really fast. And like I had some soup Saturday, and I think it just was too rich. It was like the creamy part of the clam chowder. So I think just because of how clam chowder is made with like butter and all of that stuff, baby, I was so sick. I'm like, Lord have mercy. And I was happy because I'm like, ooh, I ate 12 ounces of this. That's 12 ounces of fluid. This is good. Woo! I was not right until yesterday morning.
Really?
Drink the Premier Protein and get sick again. I was just like, okay. So today I'm just on water. We just gonna go with we're just gonna do water until
water and ice.
Yeah, water and ice. Water and ice until we can't do it no more. Cause I don't want nothing else in my body.
That sounds like somebody need to come out with a popsicle that has like protein and all that stuff in it. Then, like, you know what I mean? Especially like hot days.
I bought a popsicle mold and actually made some protein because I have this Clear Whey protein powder that actually your uncle bought for me.
My Uncle John? Yeah. That's my mama's brother. Look, speaking of my mama, that's her brother.
It was on my Amazon wish list, and he sent it to me, and it's been a lifesaver.
Aww.
It's clear and it's flavorless, so you can add it to everything, and it doesn't change the flavor of whatever you're drinking. So it's a good way to get your protein in without having to like drink a protein shake and stuff like that. So I use that and some Crystal Light. Yeah, made some protein popsicles, which are good, but you just, I don't know, you get like something called flavor fatigue, which means like drinking or eating the same thing over and over and over again. You get burnt out really quickly.
Yeah, it's like eating the same leftover meal for 3-4 days in a row. You'd be like, all right, them beans was good, but I'm not finishing that pot. Like, I can't finish that pot. It's just I can't. Yeah.
So because it takes me so much longer to consume things, I just get flavor fatigue really quickly. And so it's like I'll start drinking a protein shake, and then I'm like, okay, I'm tired of this. Then I'll eat a popsicle. I try to go back to the protein shake. You know, it's just it's up and down all day. So. But here we go.
No, but you up and you moving and you're doing the thing, and you know that's like if we're talking encouragement, that's got to be encouraging to somebody. You know what I mean? if nothing else, encouraging to know that you can, because you saw through a goal, like you saw a goal that you wanted to reach. And of course, this required a big change in life and a big change in just the way you approach everything. So that, you know, I don't know if it's encouraging to anybody else, but it's encouraging to me because it's a big goal. Like that's a huge life change, man. Everything you're saying here is just a huge life change, because I woke up this morning thinking about a piece of chocolate I was going to eat. They brought me all this chocolate from Switzerland, and I woke up this morning like, yeah, I'm going to eat that candy bar and that candy bar. And I was like, nah, I better not. But I mean, like, you know, being able to have that freedom just to wake up like that. And now you've now kind of shifted that now. That's had to change as a result of the decision you made. And so to continue with that is huge, man. That's encouraging. You saw a goal, you went for it, and there it goes, you know?
Yeah. And I know now more than ever that I can do hard things.
Yeah.
We all can do hard things. Like, this is the hardest thing that I've ever done in my entire life. Like, I've got 4 college degrees, and this is way harder than any college degree that I've ever earned. I've also realized, like, we don't need as much as we think we need in terms of like food to sustain life.
That part.
We genuinely don't need all of that.
Yeah.
You know, it tastes good and it makes us feel good, but we don't need all of that. People used to say that to me before. You hear people say that, I'm like, child, I'm gonna eat this because I like it. But now I look at food very differently. Like, I don't look at it as a reward or you know, something to use to celebrate. And I am not Jenny Craig. I'm not on here like trying to tell people what to do. I literally am only speaking from my experience. When it comes to my life and my health, I really did have to make a really hard choice. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do I want to live the next 37 years of my life? How do I want to live them? Do I want to be, you know, sick? Staying in the hospital 2 nights will show you something. Okay. Yeah. A lot of sick people in this world. It's a lot of sick people in this world. And I was like 1 step down from ICU. That's the floor that they had me on. Okay. People in this world. You know what I'm saying? And so I was like, let this be the last time that I'm laying in the hospital bed. And this was elective. I chose to be here. Yeah. There are people who, you know, like your wife or other people who just have to be in the hospital because of whatever condition or whatever they have going on. I don't want to curse on here, but I'll be damned if I'm in the hospital for eating. Yeah. And that's real. That's real. Food, a cheeseburger, y'all, ribs, a steak, like, it just, when I think about how, I'm an extremist, y'all know that. So I have to think about it in that way. Like, am I literally going to let potatoes take me out of here? As much as I love them, is it really worth me being able to walk and to move and to engage with my friends and to feel good? It's not worth it to me. And so that's what I tell myself every single day. Like, you're doing this too. You'll have potatoes again someday, or maybe not. Yeah. But if you don't, it's not the end of the world. You'll still live. You'll still survive. You'll still make it. Yeah. It's literally just food. It's just food. And I think we're just so conditioned and in the I know me. I'm not going to say we. I am so conditioned and so in the habit of, when I get in my car, I got to have a snack while I'm driving to wherever I'm going. Listen, you ain't, it ain't just you. It ain't like, just you. Why? Why do I have to have a snack? Or if I'm going to hang out with my friends, like hang out, I'm gonna have me a cut water in this cup in my in my thing, my cup, and I'm just drinking away and driving to wherever I'm going. Get a snack. Going to have dinner
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got a snack on the way because I didn't eat breakfast today. So
It's almost like a habit that we build up. Like for me, if I'm sitting down watching TV, I got to like it's not right unless there's a plate of food in front of me or some a bag of chips or some chocolates or something like that. Like I can't even enjoy the television without it. Like if I sit there for longer than 10 minutes watching TV or something, and I don't have something to munch on, then I'm like pausing it and I'm getting up and I'm going to, to do it. And the problem, I think the danger with that at the end of the day, the danger with it is, especially for us as Americans, I was just having this conversation yesterday with somebody at the church. And I mentioned my friend Runa from Norway. She presented a terminology I had never, ever thought of before. She said, we were talking, because over there, they eat a lot of bread and stuff like that. Bread, you eat bread, you're bound to just blow up, Yeah. But over there, they eat so much bread and nobody's walking around looking obese. Nobody's walking around looking a certain way and feeling like out of sorts and all that. And so in my head, I'm going, there's got to be something to the food and what we're doing. Because, if I eat 3 sandwiches here in America, well, I'm lethargic the rest of the day. But over there, I done had like 6 slices of bread just trying stuff out. And I'm energetic and I'm, and she says, I'm talking to my friend Runa and she says, well, that's because, and this is the terminology she used that I'd never heard before. She said, that's because over in America, you guys have so many illegal substances in your food. I had never thought of the terminology like that, but the reality is everywhere else in the world, the stuff that we put in our food, the preservatives, the coloring, the additives, all of that stuff like that, the processing that we do to it is literally illegal in other places. It's not just bad, it's banned. Wow. So it's literally illegal. So she used the terminology I had never heard. Over here, we would say, the additives are bad for you. The preservatives are bad for you. Over there, they would say, the additives are illegal. The preservatives are illegal. That stuff kills you. And so they've banned it in our country. But we eat it all the time. So, to round that around, like if I'm sitting up and every time I'm watching TV or something like that, I feel like I got to have a plate. I'm just putting all that, and I'm having snacks, I'm eating chocolate and chips and everything. So I'm getting the double whammy. So that's what I say. It's not just a matter of people look at it like a size thing. They're so easy to pick and choose somebody because they look like, look, she must be heavy set or he's heavy set. He must have a food problem. Well, shoot, I'm skinny and I got a food problem. Like it's an American problem. Like I'm like, hey, you know what I mean? And you feel it in your health. You feel it in the way you maneuver. You feel it in how it's a real thing. It's a real problem we have in this country. And that's why I don't take it lightly. You talking about how you said, oh no, I got to curb that. If you ain't able, get on the table. Whatever the case may be, do what you got to do.
Do what you got to do.
And you did it.
Yeah. And I think too, like, you have to think about what matters most to you. Like if somebody told you, Zeke, like if you continue to eat this way, you'll never be able to make music again. You'd be like, it's not that serious.
Yeah.
You would sit down and watch TV and cross your legs and be like, because I got to be able to make music again. You see what I'm saying? So it really is like, what is most important to you? You know what I'm saying? And if you like, I'm not saying you specifically, but like, if you continue like that and you couldn't jump around on the stage anymore, because now your knees messed up because you put too much weight on them. Like, what is it for you? Yeah. And that's for anybody. Like, what is it for you that would push you to a place to make a life change? For me, it was just living in general, just being alive and being able to do and move and talk and be like, I love doing Rhonda on the Rocks. I don't ever want to be in a position to where I can't do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because now I'm sick or I'm taking all these medications. So now I can't pay for Riverside because I'm paying for $100 prescription every other week.
That part. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I started to think about it. Like, how is being fat going to impact the rest of my life? Like I said, it's never about being ugly. Like I was, I'm a crop top queen. I never was like ashamed of my body or anything like that. Never, ever, 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 ever. So that wasn't the problem. It was just like, high blood pressure makes you feel dizzy. It makes you feel weak. Your heart rate, like all of this stuff. Who wants to feel like that on a regular basis for eating and drinking? Or you just feel sluggish all the time. You don't have energy. I need energy to be able to do Round on the Rock. I got to be able to, be upbeat. I can't be laying down in the bed all day and night.
Right.
You know, I got to be able to move around. So something had to change. And I know that I'll get back to a point. Eventually, I will be able to eat chips again. But will I clear the whole bag? No.
2 or 3 chips, and I'm good. I got my flavor. I got my.
Just to have a little whatever. The point is not to deprive yourself forever. That's not the point. The point is to consume less of it. So like now they make like mini cans of pop. They make. I mean, the bags of chips that used to be $4 for $1 are so small now.
And they don't, and they cost $1 for one.
Yeah,
like,
so I would buy one for $1. You know what I'm saying? And you know, when I go in the grocery store trying to shop like the outside of the grocery store, I love cucumbers and Italian dressing. Cucumbers, like red onions, tomatoes, and Italian dressing is delicious. That's healthier. Maybe eating more of that than like pasta salad. You know, or buying like protein pasta. Like so many things have protein in it now. If you go into like Walmart, Sam's Club, you see a lot of stuff that has protein, or it's gluten free, or it's low fat. Like choosing those options, the Smart Pop versus like the regular white cheddar popcorn that we all love. Like it's a difference in the taste, but you know that may be a couple hours a day added to your life, and that works for me.
Yeah, them couple hours might be what you need to tell somebody you love them before you give up the ghost. You might be able to tell somebody you love them with them couple hours, but because you wanted to eat 3 chips, now they got to live the rest of their life wondering if you love them or not. I don't know, that's morbid, but I get it. I'm seeing what Brony Cat put here. She said potatoes, pasta, and cake are my weaknesses. Those are my 3 weaknesses too. You put a plate. If my wife makes some spaghetti, I promise you, I will clear that whole pot in 2 days. It's bad.
Delicious.
It's bad. Potatoes too. Oh my God! Like we got this bag that will bake a potato in a microwave in 3 to 4 minutes. Now, you know, if you bake potatoes, that's a 40-minute ordeal. So when you can put 2 potatoes in a bag and in 4 minutes you got 2 baked potatoes, I'm eating 6 potatoes today. That's like I mean, baked potatoes on potatoes on potatoes. And now we've had to like change some of that because I saw this right here, what she's saying, because of her food intake, she's now pre-diabetic. And you know, like we've had to make changes to my wife's diet. So now I just feel like now that means my diet about to change.
Oh yeah.
Right? Because her diet changed. I mean, what they got to do with me? But maybe I need it. So but yeah, Tara Jones is here. Shout out to our girl Tara.
Tara.
Yes, about the health and taking control of our intake. Absolutely. Shout out to my boy Smith Baptiste. Have you ever met Smith?
No.
It's Bianca's husband.
I know. Yeah. I never met him though.
Really?
You got to meet dating. I remember. I don't want to put their business out there, but I remember when Bianca first told me that she liked that man. I was like, his first name is Smith? She's like, yes. This was like back in the Olivet days.
Yeah, this is back then.
Okay. Because I think he lived in the Bahamas, maybe?
Yeah, he's from the Bahamas. That's all.
Yeah, I remember. Hey, Smith.
See, folks know about you, Smith. You would have known. And here's Mervyn Hammond, Broken Vessel Music. Sugar is in like everything. Literally everything. I love crackers. I love wheat thins. And last year or year before last, whenever we first went to Dallas doing the hood book thing, I was really on a kick of no sugar. No sugar. I needed to do that. And so I'm in Walmart. You know, we were in Dallas for like 2 months, 3 months, something like that we were doing the thing. Her mama's not on here no more, so she can't correct me. But like we were down there for a long time. So we were right next door to a Walmart. I'm keeping my hotel room stocked with stuff, and I'm on this heavy no sugar kick, but I need stuff that's quick to grab. So I like things like wheat thins and other stuff like that. So I really went on a no sugar at all, no added sugar. You know, I had to stop eating wheat thins, cheese, like stuff that I would not think had sugar in it. Wheat thins, like why would wheat thins have sugar? Like what sugar thing do you need in a wheat thin? Like
you can't even taste it. You can't taste the sugar in a wheat thin. Wheat thins don't taste sweet to me
at all. Like
get it out of here.
Yeah. Like why? So that I couldn't enjoy my wheat thins. I was like, this is ridiculous. This place. So then like a couple years later when I go to Norway And my friend Runa says those illegal substances. I'm like, yeah, that resonates because Jesus Christ, like I'm cutting stuff out that you would think is the healthy option. You would think some bread got sugar in it. I mean, and of course we do a lot of white bread that's bleached and all that, but it's just like, my goodness, it's just like, how, you know what I mean? Like, how? And that's the thing. I saw what Jamaica said here. I put up, teamwork. Absolutely. Yeah. But I saw what Jamaica said: potatoes, candy, pop, and juice. Yeah. Now I'm not a big pop drinker, but juice, I will give me some Simply Orange. And oh my God, like I will, the big thing, 2 days and it's gone. 2 days, it's gone. I love orange juice, but it's so much sugar in orange juice.
Oh God. Orange juice has, it's scary. Like if we really took the time to read the back of a lot of these labels instead of picking stuff up and put it in your cart, like I'm forced to read labels now. Like I have to know everything that's in everything. Baby, a can of soup has so much sodium in it. It like is crazy. Like 1,000 milligrams sometimes of sodium.
Yeah.
In a regular Campbell's can of soup, if it's not the like no salt or low salt one.
Yeah. You know what I started doing?
Like, we need soup when we sick, or we putting like cream of chicken in our like smothered chicken and stuff like that. That's just the soup. We also seasoning the meat. And
then we season it, the butter that we fry, depending on how you cook it, you might use bacon grease on the pan. I mean, just all kinds. And then we end up with,
it's phenomenal.
It tastes great.
When we get to that doctor and they put that blood pressure cuff on us, and they like, "Are you nervous right now?" Like, no, that's just my normal blood pressure because I had, bacon and eggs this morning.
Yeah, shout out to Miss Ursula Ellis. She's absolutely right. Yeah, a lot of sodium that's there. I don't know that the sodium is necessarily better, but I think that there's less because there's less preservative. But if you go to places like Walmart, Jules has it as well, where they have like the Panera Bread brand, but Walmart has their own brand of soup and stuff that actually comes in that plastic container.
Yeah.
And so it's what they're making in the back as opposed to just a canned product,
For sure.
Now that's not to say it's super healthy, but I do believe it's a lot healthier. At least I feel when I've eaten that, because I do love soup. I do feel like when I eat that, it's I feel a little better than when I eat the can. Yeah,
for sure. And I also think like I've learned now, like I'm gonna be doing a lot of cooking because some stuff I'm just gonna have to make on my own and just like figure out how to like freeze it and do a lot of meal prepping and stuff, because I can control what I'm putting in here. I can control how much sodium is in it. I can control how much sugar or whatever because I'm making it. And I really have to be, because I have to be so conscious of it. I'm just gonna start cooking a lot of stuff. But TikTok again, there's so many recipes like for every stage of this diet. Because like right now I'm on full liquids. Next Wednesday I'll go to purees. I cannot wait. I cannot wait
just to have puree. Oh God.
And I remember I said like, oh my God, one of the things I can have is like pureed chicken. Gross. Who wants that? Me. I want pureed chicken right now. But it's not like pureed in the way that we think. It's just like chopped very, 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 very small.
Yeah.
So you'll use like canned chicken because it's already soft. I mean, you could use like rotisserie chicken, but it's not moist. Like things still have to be moist because I have to be able to swallow it.
Yeah.
And I can't swallow like hard things. Right?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, people have made like buffalo chicken dip. People have made like a fajita thing with.
That's true. Yeah, you can do that. It's almost like pate. You can almost.
Yeah. So I mean, it looked good, child. I'm gonna try it because broth and water is just
flavor fatigue. I tell you what, let's do this. We're going to take a quick music break. But before we go to the music break, look who I just looked up and saw backstage. It's Pastor Rich Holmes in the house. Rich, look who surprised us today.
I see. How y'all doing? Y'all all right?
Oh, yeah. Rhonda done surprised me today and jumped on the show. I'm just like an old man. I'm just like, oh, look who it is. Everybody is Rhonda. Hey.
You can see her face in the place.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Man. I tell y'all what, we're going to take this quick. Oh, go ahead, Doc, huh?
No, nothing. Go ahead. I said still smiling. That's all.
Oh, I know, right? Still smiling and still doing the thing, and she's been encouraging our hearts today, knowing that she's done well with her surgery and that she's getting back up and moving. So she was like, you know what? I'm gonna get on today. Like, and so I was like, yeah, what? Come on,
yeah. You get enough of Rondo on the rocks. Come on.
You can't get enough of Rondo on the rocks. Not enough of Rondo on the rocks.
Just take another shot. It'll get better in the morning. Just keep going. Don't worry.
Mervin said I brought you on like the intro of a sitcom. I just threw you on the screen. Your head was down, and you looked up like, oh hey.
It's a rare condition this day and age.
Hey guys.
That part. I'll tell you what, let's do a real quick music break right here. Just a real quick one. We'll come right back because I know the pastor has some encouraging words for us as we talk about just encouraging. And if nobody else is feeling encouraged today, I'm feeling encouraged just watching Rhonda get up. And that's really the overall theme. You can do it. You can make it. You can make it happen. It's all good. You are all right. Just keep going. Keep going. If Rhonda could do it, you could do it. If I could do it, you could do it. If Pastor Rich, I know he's going to have something good to say when we come back. But, and I don't want to make that, light because, people always say that. If I can do it, you can do it. And that's a little insensitive sometimes when you say that. Like you don't know my life. You don't know my story. But I'm here to encourage you and tell you, though, it can be done. So let's do this. I'm going to play a little bit of Jamaica Lachey because she was there on Thursday. And she did this song live, and it was a good time. So there it is right there. So, y'all, let's do this break real quick. I think I'm going to do Jamaica Lachey, and if I can find Tara Jones since she's here, I'll play her too. And then we're going to come right back with some encouragement. Hey.
Never lay down. Used to see us in the back, we in the front now. They tried, we did. Stepping up, no chill, I'm about to go in. Steady dancing in the clouds. Got Abba walking mouse, talking handshake, smiles for the big win. Bomos on the reach in, trying to put their bid in, hoping they can slide just a piece in. But this ain't for the weak, for the hearts wanna sleep. Put a guard on your piece, gotta stand in your sleep. Take a breath and be meek, gotta take it from me. No one can do you like you do it. Be fluent in you, that's a movement. Stay focused on you, it's not selfish, it's true. It is only to you that you prove it. If I can't feel no love, I don't want it, yeah. If you can't feel these voids, I don't want it, yeah. If it don't bring me joy, I don't want it, yeah. I don't want it, I don't want it, yeah. People used to talk, call me good fella, now they looking for my corner. Red bomb on the backtrack, I ain't cutting no slack, it's a new order. Set my team really strong now. Kingdom coming like the song now. Guaranteed on this walk, you will believe, but his word is the creed, and my faith it goes free. No one can do you like you do it. Be fluent in you, that's a movement. Stay focused on you, it's not selfish, it's true. It is only to you that you prove it. It is only through him that you prove it. It is only through him that you prove. If I can't feel no love, I don't want it, yeah. If you can't feel these voids, I don't want it, yeah. If it don't bring me joy, I don't want it, yeah. I don't want it, I don't want it, yeah. Entangled entrapments, the pressures of being down. Transcendent traps and dead bodies have turned to clouds. Depression's a trophy for Gen Z, and socials will kill you with envy, fabricating the light through the enemy. My state, it is altered and change has occurred. Intention is heavy on serving this word. My being has meaning, no love lost, I made it. I'm good, I believe it, that's true, I don't think. If I can't feel no love, I don't want it, yeah. If you can't feel these voids, I don't want it, yeah. If it don't bring me joy, I don't want it, yeah. I don't want it, I don't want it, yeah. If I can't feel no love, I don't want it, yeah.
Ain't no need for your approval. Nah, 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 nah. Yes, I am made by the ruler. Yeah, 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 yeah. No need for your approval, cause I'm made by him. Designed to explain I am who I am. Reaping up the harvest that he promised me. Talk all you want, but you gon' have to walk for me. I confess I ain't been perfect all my life, but I am blessed and he forgave me when he died. Love my imperfections, chosen by the womb. A vessel to be used and I won't stop until it's through. Yes, I am a believer. Ooh. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Dressed to impress for no reason. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Ooh. No need for your approval, cause I'm made by him. Designed to explain I am who I am. Reaping up the harvest that he promised me. Talk all you want, but you gon' have to walk for me. Oh yeah, I am who I am. I am who I am. Yes, yes. Oh yeah, I am who I am. I am who I am. Yes, yes. Oh yeah, I am who I am. I am who I am. Yes, yes. Oh yeah, I am who I am. I am who I am. Yes, yes. Oh yeah.
Look, your approval isn't needed. I get my kudos from Jesus. You knew my name before I was a fetus. With him on my side, no one can defeat it. Don't go to the DMV for my ID. I'm uniquely made, you can't copy. I'm weird, creative, and elegant. I get wild, boy, Jumanji. What you saying is out of there. You should fall back like a rocket ship. I just assume that you unaware. You cannot hurt me, I'm more than a cockroach. I can't worry about what you say, cause you do not control my fate. You was my daddy who caught me when you threw shot me, boy. Saving grace, forever change.
Yes, I am a believer. Yeah, 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 yeah. Dressed to impress for no reason. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Ooh. No need for your approval, cause I'm made by him. Designed to explain I am who I am. Reaping up the harvest that he promised me. Talk all you want, but you gon' have to walk for me. Oh yeah, I am who I am. I am who I am. Yes, yes. Oh yeah, I am who I am. I am who I am. Yes, yes. Oh yeah, I am who I am. I am who I am. Yes, yes. Oh yeah, I am who I am. I am who I am. Yes, yes. Oh yeah.
Hey, there it is right there. There it is right there. Our good friends Jamaica Lachey and Sarah Jones. I saw this come through the comments while that last song was going on. Jamaica said, I feel like we need a Sarah Jones and Jamaica Lachey collab. I feel like that might be.
I feel like
that might be a worthwhile. I'll produce it. Let's go. Like, I got you.
Let me
I need
sing
a reason.
background vocal. I think I still got it.
Come on, there you go. Boom. We'll make a thing. There we go. I'll give y'all a track. If y'all do something with it, y'all can have it. There you go.
Woo!
Y'all do something with it, y'all can have it. There you go. Boom. I'm with it. Yeah. And then I saw this come through. That hi-ya on Jamaica song. It was like hi-ya.
Yeah, that's the part I be singing too when I be on.
I know, right? We was in the studio doing that. Hi-ya. I was actually at the studio recording session for that one. Yeah, for that song when she did that one. So yeah. Oh my goodness!
How of that? I forgot about that. We got footage of that whole day. That was a great day.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh shoot! Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, we just got random footage everywhere. All kind of footage and stuff. We just got random footage sitting around, y'all.
You should put it together, and on the days that you like, if you take a day off from this, you can, play the footage of all of the cool things that you've done over time. I know that takes time, so and I know you don't have a lot of time.
No, that's why I've been on this thing of clearing my schedule to do things and focus on things that I really want to focus on. Like I got a project to finish. I need to focus on that. I got something coming up in September. I need to focus on that. So a lot of my time gets pulled away with little things, So if I could offer anybody any encouragement today, it will be the scripture is real when it says, I think there's good wisdom in these words right here. It's the little foxes that spoil the vines. And we oftentimes think of that when we talk about it's them little sins in your life that's going to pull you away. And forget all that stuff right now. Forget about all that. it's them little things that fill up your schedule that I have you for like unable to do other stuff. It's them little dietary things like we've been talking with Rhonda. Like it's them little itty bitty dietary things that I have you. It's the little stuff that piles up because big stuff ain't nothing but a bunch of little stuff put together. So I mean, you know what I mean? Like so so I'm saying that to say my schedule. I'm being more intentional now about how I manage my schedule, what I do with it, and as I'm starting to clear things off. There's a certain relief that's come, but also at the same time, it's gonna start freeing me up to be able to do other stuff, like put a video together for a day I don't want to be on live, like you know what I mean. Yeah. So but it really took a conscious effort. In the same vein of what you did, like with you, like you looked at it and said, hey, you know what, here's the thing, I couldn't do it. I wasn't able. I got on the table. Like you made a choice and you went with that choice. And so again, it's the same thing that now I'm doing like with my time and my schedule. So I'm not burning myself out and killing myself anymore, So yeah, that's my encouragement. Doc, what you got? I mean, me and Rhonda been yapping. We've been having such a conversation because I was so excited to see Rhonda come on. No. But what you got to encourage the people? Doc, I know you always got something encouraging to say.
Well, I want to encourage Rhonda. I'm grateful that she made a decision, right? And now she's made a decision. She's locked in on her journey. Yeah. And in her journey is going to come up with trials and ups and downs and all those good things, good days, bad days. But the one thing you got to remember that this is still the day that the Lord has made, huh? And I have to make a choice to choose to rejoice and be glad in it. And the days that she chooses to rejoice and be glad in it is amazing. And I'm sure she's enjoying those days. So one thing that I love about this, y'all know me, I'm all about the power of decision making. And when we make a decision, one thing we talked about yesterday, one of our ministers, was about the fear that comes up with that. I want to talk about just for a little bit, if you can share as you're doing your journey, Rhonda, what are some of the fear tactics, if you haven't talked about it, fear thoughts that comes to your mind, even while being on this journey, you know what I mean, if you're dealing with fear?
Yeah. So I talked a little bit earlier about something called transfer addiction, which is like you go from being addicted to food, and sometimes that addiction manifests in other things like alcohol, spending, sex, things like that. So that is, I don't want to say something that I am afraid of, but it is something that concerns me. The other thing is just failing, right? Like fear of like, I've done all of this talking, made this whole Instagram page, like done all of this stuff, right? And then to not do well. And that's just always been a thing for me, fear of failing no matter what I've done. Going to college, riding a bike, like all of those things. I've always had that like fear of not doing well in the back of my mind. So this is no different. Just fear of like failing. Like I get to a certain point and people like, you had weight loss surgery?
What?
Like, did okay. I mean, if you say so.
Right.
And I think like people say, well, I don't care what other people think. Yes, you do. We all like it's just not true to say that you don't care what other people. Did my internet go out? Oh, okay.
No, you here.
That you don't care what other people say. So those two things I would really say, and then just like a little bit of fear about just the health side of it, like not getting all of the things that I need to get in terms of nutrients and that having an adverse effect. So because my stomach is so small, I can't absorb nutrients in the same way anymore. So I'll be taking vitamins for the rest of my life. Like that's just, I know that because I have to have like things that I would normally get from food because I can't eat as much food anymore. I'm not going to get those same nutrients. So I have to supplement it with vitamins, which honestly is not the worst thing in the world. I'd rather be taking vitamins than taking insulin.
I feel that for sure. 100%. I'm in that same thing.
I'd rather be taking calcium and clock that. I'd rather
be I was going to say clap that. It's clock that. Jesus Christ.
I know I get a B complex vitamin every day for the rest of my life than to be on insulin or dialysis and all of that stuff. I can take my vitamins with me when I go to Cabo. Take dialysis with me when I go to Cabo. So there's that. Or I won't be able to spend as much time in Cabo because I got to get back to go on dialysis. That's just it doesn't work for me. And you know, no shade or anything to people who have that experience. I just didn't want that for me. So in terms of fear, like those are the things that I think about, like failing, transfer addiction, and then just like the overall health piece of it.
Yeah, got you. And I was bringing it up, and thanks for sharing it. That's amazing because we all in these journeys that we have, whatever journey we're all on, we kind of face these same similar things. You know what I mean? Fear is always there. And one of the biggest things as we was looking at scripture, when we looked at Jesus doing things, a lot of times he had to say, fear not, in order for him to even do some healing, in order for people to even make a decision to go ahead and say, I want to be healed. I want to trust you to believe to heal me and all that good stuff. And so that is a major point in this journey of faith, in this journey of whatever it is that we're going through. Another thing that we talked about, and I'm just curious to hear, as far as like speaking, as we say in church, speaking life into our situation, into our journey. One thing we talked about was oxygen. We talked about how fire, you know, it can't stay with oxygen or whatever. So it's all about breathing life into the situation. Breathing oxygen to the situation is one thing. And then negative talks. When you're breathing life into that, it keeps the fire going and spreading and spreading. What are some of the ways that you kind of control what you're saying and what you're breathing into this situation as you go into these trials and life journey that we face? Like, how are you kind of handling that situation if you're dealing with that? Keeping your way.
So a lot of the negative talk doesn't come from me in my brain. It comes from other people. And like I said, I told Zeke earlier, like people have been like super, super supportive, but there have been some things that have been said where I'm just like, it doesn't really bother me in the sense of where I like internalize it, like, oh God, this was a, you know, bad decision or anything like that. It just reminds me that, because I'm a talker too, right? You know, I always have something to say.
Certified
yapper. So it's been a reminder to me to be more conscious of what I say to other people, because I know how it makes me feel when people talk about stuff that they are not experiencing and don't know nothing about. A lot of what people say to me, well, I heard, and I know this person, and I know that person who did this, and they don't even look the same. They look sick, and I'll just on and on and on. Don't lose too much weight. You know, the niggas don't lose too much weight because, you know, I like you like that. I never asked.
Yeah.
I never asked you.
Why do dudes do that?
You like to look at me, but you never like tried to make a commitment to me. But that's maybe for tomorrow. So it's that kind of stuff that I just make mental note of it, and I'm like, okay. If someone shares something with me that I haven't experienced and I don't understand, here's how I can approach it. Here's what some things that I can say. I can offer my support. What do you need from me? Because I've never experienced this. So how can I help you? Versus like, girl, I know somebody who did that and it wasn't no good.
Right.
And the third, like, that's not helpful. I'm telling you right now, it is not helpful for people to share other people's experiences with me and tell me how bad it went. That does not help me at all. It's not encouraging. It's not. It doesn't give me like a warning or anything like that. It's annoying more than anything. It may make me say something to you that you don't want me to say, or it may make me not answer your phone calls anymore because I don't want to talk about that. I'm already battling enough trying to stay positive in my own mind, and I don't need that. It's not. It just doesn't benefit me at all for people to share. The other thing that I do, I pray. I tell God, like, hey, come on now, you got to, you never leave me nor forsake me, and all of those things. But I think too, I like force myself to go outside. I sit in my garage a lot and like enjoy the sunshine and stuff like that. Like I force myself to feel better when I feel good.
I like that.
Sometimes you gotta pat your own self on the back. Ain't that what that song say? I be patting my own self. I pat my own self. Because if you look for it in other people, you're not gonna get it. So my source is God. I go to him first, and I still try to do the things that I enjoy that ain't food.
Let me ask you this here. And I don't mean to be grilling you nothing, but I'm
fine.
on a journey. I'm on a journey. We're all a journey, right?
Yeah.
And so one of the things that I find in my journey, and one of my things I hated was my fears, if I were to say, is lack of meeting expectations of what I may have or what others may have or what's going on in this journey. Dang it, I was going to come back to it. But what I want to know is so with this journey, how have you found structure to help you along this journey? I found out once I make a decision and leaning on what I'm going to do, I'm able to be more prepared structurally for it, so I can, because I don't want to fail. I don't want to go down and not be successful. So did you find yourself really preparing more, even stronger as you go to this journey, or was it just like I'm just going in and then just whatever happened? How was making this decision an informed decision? How did that help you with even structure to be ready to go for this journey?
I think for me, the structure first started like mentally, like this is what you're going to have to do. So I did a ton of research, and I kind of like itemized the things that I knew I could do well, the things that I felt like I would struggle with. And those are the things that I talked to my surgeon about. Those are the things that I talked to the nurse practitioner about to get some like reassurance on like, here's where I know that I will struggle because of who I am.
Yeah.
What can I do? They've been phenomenal, helped me out. So I kind of compartmentalized that. The next thing is just like getting my house in order. I did a lot of cleaning, a lot of getting rid of stuff. I don't need all of this. I got a sink full of cleaning.
Wait. What cleaning got to do with your journey of help and all this? What
because
that got to do with anything,
because
Ron?
when you know that you're not able to move around and stuff like that, you're going to have people coming in and out your house. You want your house to be clean. So I did all of that cleaning up, all of that organizing, making sure that everything was set, because when I came home, I knew I wasn't going to be able to do that. And so I wanted to make sure that when I came home, my space was peaceful and clean. So, so that was a big thing. My niece has been here. My mom has been here, like helping me a lot, but I didn't want them to have to do too much either. So just making sure that all of that stuff was in order. In terms of my job, like making sure that I had completed everything that I needed to complete, because I knew that I was going to be off, and making sure that my team was set up to do whatever needed to be done in my absence. That took a while. Like I've been prepping. I knew my surgery date at like the beginning of May. And so all of May, all of June, I was just like really, really preparing and just kind of like, you know how they say, get your house in order? Kind of just like getting my house in order. Even like with Power's food, because I cook for him, so he doesn't eat dog food. So I made his food.
Spoiled mug, like
very spoiled. I made like a week's worth of his food for him to like eat during the week, so I wouldn't have to make it. And then I froze 2 weeks of his food so that I could just take it out the freezer, thaw it out. But I've never done that. I'm like, I'm gonna do this for the rest of my life. What was I thinking? I should always be, freezing his food and stuff like that. So, and I think anytime you get ready to do something major, if it's buying a house, if it's, having some type of major surgery, I don't know, making a music album or whatever, if you know that you're going to do that in advance, start thinking about and preparing, because when it comes, it just makes it so much easier. When I came home, my sheets were clean, my bed was clean. Like I didn't have to worry about none of that. And then I didn't have to put the pressure on anybody else to do that for me. They could just focus on like helping me with what I need now. And not like, well, let me go wash your sheets and how you turn your washing machine on, how you
Right.
You don't bother with all that. Now you like, well, FaceTime me so I can show you. Okay, no, turn this. It's already done. I don't have patience and stuff like that.
Love it. Yeah. Love it. So I'm saying those things just for people to kind of see what a real health journey or what health really looks like, right? It's a journey. I know we can pray, we can believe, people can prophesy, they can spit on us, they can slap us, they can do all those things. But she may not wake up the next morning and have lost 100 pounds. Huh?
Right.
Come on, somebody. It may not be an end suddenly that happened, although there are documents of that does happen in other countries and different places.
Yeah.
That may not have been her story, right? And that
Mhm.
may be us a lot of times on this journey of health. We get the healing, but you got to do something. And that's with any journey. Prepare yourself. Preparation is an amazing part. That's why I love what she talked about. She gained knowledge. It's so important to know knowledge on the journey that you're preparing to go into, right?
Yeah.
Understand it. Learn as much as you can. And then she talked about praying. Of course, we know praying and guidance, but also renewing her mind, getting her mind ready for the journey. Those things are important for everyday living, not just when you're facing a trial. But if you can learn how to do that every day, we always pray. For most of us, some of us pray, give us this day our daily bread. But yet we're wondering about tomorrow so much. We're wondering about the future so much. And then we get stuck sometimes in the past. I want to encourage you again. Think about your daily bread today. What can you get from God today to help you on your journey along the way? Man, I'm so excited about Rhonda and her journey, my journey, Zeke's journey, all of our journey. Because in the end, God will get the glory.
Yes.
It's facts. It's facts.
Good.
Yeah, look at that. Sermon on the spot. Look at that. Doc. Yeah. Too many sermons on the spot. It's real though. If nobody else got anything out of this today, I hope y'all got encouragement out of this. Because I'm glad Rhonda came on today. I told y'all we weren't expecting her till tomorrow, and she was like, I'm gonna get on today. I was like, oh my God.
Messing up my whole week. Dad, shoot, we had a whole plan for you. But anyway, good to see you.
No, it's real though, man. Y'all got to stay encouraged. Stay encouraged. It's tough out here. It's hard out here for a pimp, but it's enough people that's gonna remind you how hard it is.
It's hard out here for a rich.
Yeah, right. Hard out here for a Zeke. It's hard out here for a Rhonda. It's hard out here for a Brony Cat. Hard out here for a Ursula Ellis. It's hard out here for a Jamaica Lachey, a Murphy. It's hard out here. And it's enough people that'll tell you, like Rhonda said, enough people that'll tell you how hard it is, how bad it is. But you don't need people to tell you that. You just open your eyes and see that. You wake up in the morning and see how tough it is. But I love what Rich said. You keep feeding that. You know, the human brain can only deal with one thing at a time. I was preaching last week, and I said this in the sermon. I said your brain can only focus on one thing at a time. I know multitasking is essentially a facade. Nobody multitasks. You multitask in the sense that you're doing multiple things at one time, but in a single moment, your brain only focuses attention on one thing. Yep. So multitasking is a matter of how fast your brain can go back and forth. So for some people it's happening like this, so you're doing multiple things. So some people are slower. But at the end of the day, everybody and psychologists have proven this, that your brain only focuses on one thing. So if you constantly focused on how hard and rough it is, that's just what your brain is focused on. And so the more times that you turn around and say, no, it's going to be all right. No, it's going to get better. It's going to be good. Then you'll start feeding that. And, now don't be naive. If you get to a certain point, you're looking at something, you're saying, wait a minute, this just ain't for me. You need to be real with that too. It's okay to be real. And be like, you know what? I believed I could fly. I believed R. Kelly when he said I could fly.
Come on.
I keep jumping off this building and I keep hitting the ground. Well, maybe you shouldn't be flying. Maybe you're supposed to be a runner. Maybe so it's okay to be real, but also at the same time, there's enough things that are going to still come against you, even when doing, whatever you're doing, there's enough things that's going to come against you. And so my encouragement to everybody today would be, it's still half a year left, a little less than half a year left, but there's still half a year left in 2025. I don't care what your goals were. I don't care what your New Year's resolutions were. You got half a year to still work that out. I don't care if it's December 30th. Like I said earlier, I don't care if it's December 30th. You still got 2 days in the year to start working on something. So since it's July, then you got plenty time to still do stuff. Don't be discouraged. And I told y'all, when I say you still got time, I'm is you. I'm is we, I'm is us. So I'm talking to myself. And hopefully it resonates with somebody else. There's still plenty time to get stuff done. As long as you're here breathing, God got something for you. God got something he's using you for. Not just for you, but he's using you for something. And when you start to see that, then it'll open up everything else for you, man. It'll open up everything else. So y'all be encouraged. There's a power inside of you and unto him who is able to do exceeding abundantly above all you could ask, all you could think, everything you could imagine, everything you could dream up. It's all right there according to the power that's already working on the inside of you. You got power already. So just allow that power to work.
Amen.
I hope that was encouraging to somebody today, man.
Very encouraging.
Let's round table up out of here, man. Oh my God, Rhonda's on the round table today. Rhonda on the round table. Rhonda, give the people a round table. Come on, Rhonda on the rocks.
Hey, okay. So my encouraging word for the day is, like Zeke said, we have a little less than half a year left. How are you investing in you? I have invested in Rhonda on the rocks by having weight loss surgery. That was my investment in me. How are you going to invest in you? You've given to your kids, you've given to your spouses, you've given to your church, you've given to your family, you've given to everyone. What about you? Let the rest of 2025.
Don't take me back to 2020. Throw that year away.
That's too many 20s. I was really on a roll there. Let the rest of 2025 be about how you can invest in you. It is worth it. You are deserving of good things. You're deserving of good things. So invest in you. If that means you're investing in your health, your talents, your career, if you want to make a career move, if you want to put that album out, then you should do that.
She's talking to me? Was she talking to me?
I'm not saying no names, Zeke. If you want to put that album out.
I miss you.
Invest in yourself, and I promise you the return is going to be great, because God is going to give you the return on that. There's so many things that he is calling us to do, and we're putting it to the side in the name of, I got to help so-and-so, or I got to do something for so-and-so. We only have so much life to live. So in the rest of this year, invest in yourself. I love y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow, and probably Wednesday, Thursday, Friday this week. I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
I'm feeling good. So
come on, you welcome here every day. Hey, listen now. Now don't overwhelm yourself now.
I won't overwhelm myself. If I can't do it, I can't do it. But I'll definitely
when Eric come back on, you go
right. Yeah. After tomorrow, I might be done with the show for good.
Like, I'm taking.
Oh no.
Oh my God, I'm so glad to see Rhonda here kicking and moving and doing her thing. My goodness, this is amazing. Rich, I know you already gave the people a word, but you can at least pray for them still, so I'm still here. Come on, Rich Holmes, yeah.
Hey, I want to shout out my guy Matt. I just met him at the Thornton gas station out here near my community. And brother, I just want to let you know God loves you, man, like I told you. Okay. Man, he had a moment to share something with me. There's some things that's going on in his life that he's really trying to overcome him, man. And he's at his last week. And so if I can just have everyone, if you believe in the power of prayer, just lift up something for my man, Matt. He's out here in the Naperville area. Just keep his family and himself in prayer, man. He's thinking about, losing it, calling it quits, giving up. And, lately, since I've been on this journey, I'm starting to find myself talking or being led to people in that space. And man, it's a weight.
Yeah.
And so I just want to encourage people. Man, life is worth living, man. I know it might be hard, may be difficult, but it'll get better after this, man.
Yeah.
Know you lost your family. Feel like it's just you. But brother, I just want to encourage you like I did on the side of the road next to you, man, talking to you. Life is worth living. So I encourage everybody else out here, man. Life is worth living. May look terrible right now. May seem like it's the end, which I don't know, man. But there's something better on the other side. I can give you scriptures for days. You got to make a choice. You got to walk, man. And like you told me, I'll see you Friday. I hope to see you Friday. You said you'll listen. I hope to see you Friday. All right, life is choice driven. You will live and die by the choices you choose to make. Got a hit for you. Choose life. God bless you. You can pray, bro. I ain't got it right now.
Oh, Rich, you about to have me breaking down because you know that resonates heavy with me. That there's life on the other side. Yeah, y'all know that resonates heavy with me because I've been that. I is he. I get it, and it happens. It does, and I don't care who you are. Because I'm hearing what you said to Matt. I don't care who you are. I don't care how good you got it. I don't care how influential you think you are. I can go down the list and name a number of celebrities and preachers and other people who ended it all. Again, I is he. So I'm not just talking about what I heard somebody else talking about. That wasn't supposed to be my story. But I guess at the same token, what wasn't supposed to be my story was that I said I overcame it. But yet there I am. I still overcame it. And so y'all can do the same. Oh my God. Oh, Rich, you about to have me tearing up. Turn this track off. This teary track.
You gotta find the words to say to people in that situation. That's not just churchy, man.
Yeah.
Love church. Mother's a minister. And he showed me his hand. He even cut 8 slices on his hand.
Oh, he went down.
All I have to do is say, well, Jesus, for every cut you did, he took a last for you. That's me. That's churchy, right?
Ooh-wee.
And he began to receive that. He began to say that, like, okay, that sounds good. So I'm hoping he's making a decision to keep going. But at least when you make your cut, think about Jesus taking a hit.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. I'll tell you what helped me, and it's the God's honest truth. I'll tell you what helped me overcome it. Presence. Nothing more than presence. Didn't need words, didn't need nothing else, because you were the first person I called when I got to that low point. That first time I hit that low point and I was balled up on the floor. Y'all, not to end on a sad note, because this is actually a triumphant note right here, y'all. But with that day, that night, it was 3 a.m, I think it was about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. I got home. I didn't know what to do. I was at wit's end. And y'all ever seen a grown man 6'2" in a fetal position on the floor crying? And when I say crying, I don't mean just crying. I mean like crying out, like just like at that house by myself. And all I could think to do was call my friend. That's all I could think to do. Yeah. And I texted Rich. It was so late at night. I was like, I'm gonna be polite. I ain't gonna call him. His wife gonna think I'm on something. Like, I ain't gonna call him. But I was like, Rich, I'm not asking you to come out tonight, but bro, if you just come here tomorrow, like, and that's you didn't come and try to say a whole bunch of stuff to me. You didn't try to preach to me. You didn't try to pray for me. You was just there. And I don't know how to describe how just being there was the one thing that probably diverted anything else that was about to happen. The fact that you was literally just there. So the fact that you just talked to your friend Matt, the fact that you just talked to him was just the fact that you noticed was enough. I tell you, people who be on the side of the road, because I don't know what the circumstance was. You met him at Thornton's. Speaking of ice, that's one of my wife's favorite ice places. It
is good ice.
Good ice. My wife, she loved bringing me to work sometimes so she can go to Thornton's around the corner. Like, so, but I don't know what the circumstance was that you met him there. But a lot of people on the side of the road, that's one thing that they say, that people who be homeless and all that, and they be panhandling. We be trying to, we hurry up and turn our face this way. We hurry up and try to let our window up and don't want to give them no money or nothing like that. And for them, they all say, I've heard at least 6 or 7 people say this, because I talked to everybody. They say, just the fact you talked, I didn't care that you didn't have no money to give me. Just the fact that you let your window down and say hello made me feel like I can go forward. So if there's any encouragement from what Rich was just talking about, and there's somebody who's been down that road, y'all, presence is everything. Presence, just presence. Don't forsake the assembly of the saints. Why? It ain't about just so your preacher can just tell you what to think. That's a cult. That's a cult. You can go study for yourself. Technology done gave us Bible. We got access to stuff like that. So you can go over a lot of this stuff for yourself. It's the presence that you miss. It's not so you can get the presence of God. You get that everywhere you are. God is everywhere. He's omnipresent. You can get God right at your own house. But the presence of people, oh, there's something to that. Oh man, there's something huge to that. And I'm telling you right now, when you got the presence of people in your ear, people who say positive things, encouraging things, even if they don't say no things, they just give you that hug, just embrace you. You watch how you continue going on. And so if y'all not doing that, you know, all the lock stars, if you're not around nobody who's doing that, y'all come on, check us out. Like this Thursday, we're doing Healing Voices. I told you, it's just about presence. Yeah. Like this past Thursday we did. It's just about the presence. That's the thing. Now, if in that presence we find God, no, let me change my language. Because in that presence we find God. Where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, there I am in the midst. Because in that presence we find God, then watch how that takes you on. Ah, my God.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't supposed to end on I had to end that track. Because I was like, I'll be crying all over the you have to make sure that you love each other.
And I would have cried, but I can't afford to lose any fluids right now. So I was like, you gotta hold it together because every drop counts.
In that case, I'm gonna play a happy note track.
I need all my ounces.
I need all of my ounces, child. You know, I cut up. I'm crying
right now. Not today. Not today. You go save them tears. Get back in them tears. Listen, y'all, this has been a phenomenal show. Oh my goodness, I love y'all so much. Oh, look at this right here. Look what your mama wrote, Rhonda. Look at that. Look at that. Since I'm always encouraging others, if y'all don't mind, I'm taking this podcast for myself. Yes, absolutely. Because the encouragers, the people who are the encouragers and the caretakers, and I don't have the flyer for this yet, but there is a support group that we'll be doing on the 4th Thursday, that afternoon, specifically for caretakers. A caretaker support group. Do y'all know that caretakers oftentimes, not to be morbid, but they pass away before the people they're taking care of, or they burn out, stress out, commit suicide, and other things like that, because they're not able to take care of themselves. They don't have anybody they can talk to because they feel guilty to even feel like they overwhelmed because I'm not sick like they're sick, and I'm not going through this trouble like they are. Meanwhile, you wearing your trouble, and you not. So we're doing a caretaker support group. But if you ain't even able to make that, this is your support group right here. So yes, take this for yourself. So there it is right there. Mama said she's encouraging herself. And then Mama JP right out said good show and welcome back, Rhonda. See, Rhonda, you get all the love. You get all the love, Rhonda. Rhonda gets all the love. Oh my goodness. Well, Rich done made us end on a crying note, so we got to.
It's a happy note, man. It's just, it
is,
brother. Yeah, he works at Georgia, so
got you.
I'll see him Friday. Give me a happy note.
We'll see him Friday. Tell Matt we said what's up.
Yeah, tell Matt Zeke said what's up. He's gonna be like, who?
I told about y'all already. That was one of the first things I talked about the show and how it's because I don't have no community. I have no people to connect with.
What? Oh,
connect with me.
You're a rock star.
Now we got a whole bunch of. So he said it'll look.
What? Yes, we got a community already. We've been prepared away. Yeah. Shout out to Matt. Well, hey, y'all, this has been a phenomenal show. This has been just excellent and amazing. I'm so glad for everybody who joined in with us. Thank y'all for always locking in. Thank y'all for always being here. We'll be back tomorrow. We're going to pick Rhonda's brain some more, and I think Eric is back with us. So, Rhonda, just get yourself together, Rhonda.
Get ready.
Your favorite.
I know he's obsessed with me. He probably can't wait to see me. I'm certain
I'm telling you, he can't wait to see you. I know he can't wait
because he cannot wait to see me.
He's excited. I know he is. I'm telling you.
I know. You gotta tell me. Obsessed.
Well, y'all, we'll be back tomorrow for another edition of Zeke Live in the Morning with Rondo Locke'd coming back. She's back, y'all. She's up and moving. So y'all have a blessed day. Y'all have a wonderful day. Be encouraged. Encourage somebody else. And if you can't encourage nobody else, then look in the mirror and encourage yourself. Matter of fact, just do that anyway. So we love y'all. We'll see y'all. Look a lot like the shirt I got, the carrot shirt. Hey, I got one. Hey, I should have worn my carrot shirt. Oh, snap. Yeah. All right, y'all. I love y'all.